Rogers TV.
Well, here we are at Lumley Bayshore Community Center. You see the picture on your screen. Weekend in the rink, Oakville Rangers against Owen Sound Junior Attack. And the interesting thing about this game, their records are almost identical, but the numbers are reversed. 3 and I believe 12 for Owen Sound, and 12 and 3 for Oakville. So, but Owen Sound is, I've seen them play this year. I think they're a better team than their record.
Yep, and that's certainly why they play the games on the ice, not on the paper. We'll never know what can happen.
Well, that's true, but you can see the standings right now. You can see Owen Sound is down in 8th place. They got 3 wins and 13 losses, but 7 points. They're still in the playoffs, but top 8 teams. But the bottom 4 teams are just so close together. But Ralph Griffiths is 10 points in front of them. So. Yep. Hard to catch them because playoffs start in January.
Yeah, they just want to make sure they can maintain that last spot, stay ahead of Hespeler, and so a win today would go a long way in securing that situation.
Well, it's weekend in the rink, and of course we enjoy bringing the hockey to you. Of course, the Attack will be on television tonight, but big loss to Owen Sound in the community and the Attack. Faye Harshman passed away this week, and we'd like to send on behalf of the Rogers Weekend of the Rink crew our condolences to both family and the Attack. That's a huge loss for this community, and everybody I know of has a Faye Harshman story. And I know if you got some time, I could tell you my particular one that I had. But she was a pillar of the community first, and then everything else after, including business. The Attack were not secondary, but they were very, very important. But she gave so much back to the community. It was amazing. So she will be missed, and more than anything, and again, our condolences.
Absolutely.
The Oakville Rangers, of course, are... You look out on the ice and you see the Attack, and it's like deja vu, because it looks like you're watching the Kitchener Rangers, and because of the colors. But and I will apologize before we get... that could happen because we're so used to seeing the Kitchener Rangers come into the Owen Sound Arena that those colors, of course, the New York Ranger colors also are the Oakville Rangers. So we will hopefully not say Kitchener, and that's the last time we're doing it in the broadcast. But you can see the kids out there warming up on the ice and getting set to go. Haven't got started goaltenders yet. It's Hunter Cramp. Jake Penny will be one of the two for the Junior Attack. Wyatt Cameron and Parker Jameson will be doing the honors for this particular game, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to watch to see who heads to the Gold Creek. And I got a sneaking suspicion it's going to be number 30, Jake Penny, is going to be starting for Owen Sound.
Yeah, I think you nailed that one. Yep.
Number 33, Parker Jameson, as he's heading to the cage area down the far end of the ice. Tapping the ice, turning around, looking back up at it. Weekend at the rink. Minor hockey here at Owen Sound. And boy, it's getting close to Christmas. And these kids will all be out of school sometime in the near future. So have to be careful on those roads. Attack player just gets knocked out. Leslie picks it up, taking down the ice on his left-hand side into the corner. Rangers on the attack. Back to the point, gets it outside. Little pass into the slot, nice move. Couldn't handle it down, got a piece of it, knocked it off into the corner. Rangers all over the Junior Attack right now in their own zone. Puck comes back out to Perry at the blue line. Perry has it, just passes it back into the circle. Puck sent out in front. There's a chance. There's a shot on goal.
Yeah, that was a dangerous opportunity, and great positioning by the goaltender to swallow that one up.
And that was Jake Penny. He was in good position on that one as Good pressure by the Rangers to start off early, and of course, some of those jerseys are tucked in the back. We have trouble reading the number. There's a face-off slap towards the net. On top of the puck quickly is number Andrew Ferguson. Ferguson couldn't get it out. Rangers again. Out over the blue line comes the attack, and 3 blue jerseys right on top of them. Fired up along the boards. Thomas on it, couldn't control it. Ended up going to Lane Leslie. Down, Ferguson in the zone. Takes a shot off the side of the net. We had the twine there. Bouncing, thought it might have gone in, but it didn't. Carson at the blue line makes a nice play to steal the puck. Carson with it. Passes it up along the wing. Missed the attack forward, Ferguson, as he was just coming out of the zone. Attack trying to get control of it at center ice and can't. Musso turns around. Tried to read the name off the back. I think I got the wrong one, so. Here comes the attack coming through center. Good move. Bernard bringing the puck. Going to split the defense, slides through the goaltender. Loose puck in front. Oh, I had a chance. There's a shot just off the goaltender. Zile prone on the ice. Trying to get the wrap around his Menard. And the goaltender, Parker Jameson, stood his ground. Hughes to Witt. Witt gets some space. Witt, oh, nice defensive play to get back to bother the forward. Chasing in. I'd catch his number in a second, but boy, that was nicely done. Kept it into the Cosgrove, kept it into the blue line. Perry has it. He just stuffed it back into the corner. McNutt in behind the net, looses the puck. McNutt on his knees, gets it back out, centers it out in front. Good play. Back to Perry at the blue line. Perry's just going to dump it off into the corner. Kumar has it. He's dancing around it, couldn't get it out, chasing after it. Is McNutt again on the wall. McNutt gets control of it, just slides away. Attack, bring it out. Up along the wall. I believe that's number 16, Andrew Ferguson. For there's a shot, and goaltender, where's a rebound? Kept in at the blue line. Scholdice, off a body. Scholdice then tried to backhand. It gets centered out in front again. On top of that was Perry, Pierce Perry. Uses the boards, tries to get it out, can't. Right on top of him is Marshall. Marshall sending it out in front. Rangers gobble it up, and out they come. Hughes down the left wing. Hughes has got a little bit of speed, passes it back through center, and then picked off, I believe, by number 20, Cameron Smith. Rangers try to slide it into the zone and try to get it back out in front. Can't. Cosgrove. Cosgrove had a hold of it, and then comes back to Bahara at the point. Number 91. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Barra, pardon me. Kept in by the Rangers at the blue line. Good play, and then just dumps it off into the corner, chasing after it is Scholdice. Scholdice just slides it up along the board, misses Joseph Bayard as he was there, but it went by him. Rangers again. Barra at the point just slides it into the wall along the side. Forechecking. Out come the attack through center. That's Smith. Chasing down the ice, couldn't get control of it, lost it at the blue line. Tapped back in, and the Rangers bring it out. At the blue line, the Rangers still have control of it as that puck was bouncing around. Nice defensive play there by Fergus. He's got his stick on to keep the play from heading in. Looks like they're going to wave off the icing. Rangers in their own zone. Try to get it out along the boards. Carson keeps it in. Gets it to down into the slot area. Look for somebody, wasn't there. That was a nice pass to nobody, but he was right.
Yeah, he might
the
have
right thought. If he just looked a little bit better, but it is minor hockey.
Whoa.
Up, through, I believe, this right in on goal. Range shoots. What a great stop by Penny. Got that pad out.
Yeah, he just stayed with the shooter, held his ground, and took that far side away.
Couldn't get the number off the back of the player because the jersey was up on the equipment. So, pardon, that was a great play by the Ranger forward. Bauer loses his footing, gets the puck up to Lau. Oh, nice pick off that. Got to get it out. Couldn't. Zhang keeps it inside. There's a shot. Oh, just whistled it by. I think it hit Penny because it changed angle quickly.
I think there's just a piece, yep.
That's all you need to do. Hudson Neely. Whoa. That was a great shot on goal by Everett Bentley. Tried to clear the puck. Sometimes to let it go and let the goaltender do his job, but Zhang. Rangers. There's the Dang. That's a shot. Another stop by Penny. Penny's seen a little bit of rubber in this first period. 3:18 remaining. Rangers to get the puck back. Still nothing. Tack have it at center. 2-on-1. Now good back check offside.
Yeah.
Menard had control, but Down didn't wait on the far side, and it going to change it up.
Yeah, they had a great opportunity there in transition on a neutral zone turnover, and the offside kind of took the steam out of that play.
McNutt had to stick on. Hughes had it. Musgrove. Menard threw a maze of jerseys, a blue jersey. Still has the puck in behind the net. Pass it out in the slot. It jumped over Thomas's stick. Thomas has it. Finally, Marshall gets it again. Just moves into the slot area, takes the shots high. Right idea, but I think somebody got a piece of that as he let it go. Thomas back checking. McNutt has the puck, brings it back to the slot to Hughes. Hughes has it, tries to get the shot away, and it's blocked by Thomas. And the attack doing some nice work in their defensive zone. Hughes cross the line. Hughes has it still. Hands it off to McNutt. McNutt takes the shot. Blocking it is Penny. And Penny making some great saves in that net, holding things together here with time running down in the first period. Tack finally get the puck out. Tack have had their own scoring opportunities, haven't been able to buy one either. Down the right wing. I believe it is Marshall. Rangers get the puck in the corner, start to bring it out, stops, turns, and passes it along the boards to McNutt. McNutt can't get a hold of it. Hughes gets it again off the end of his stick. Smith tried to make the play. McNutt still has it, coming in on goal, takes a shot, didn't get a lot on him, just whistled by the net. Menard on it. Menard up the wing to Robotham. Robotham again, but just gets it out to the point. Rangers going to take a shot from, whoa, that deflected and just got his pad on. That's the second time in the little, that two plays have been off the player, the attack player, and not only does Jake Penny have to worry about
the opposition.
Right now he's had to make two stops.
Yeah, on his own players.
Both deflections. But you can't fault the kid for trying to block it. There's no shot, just whistled by, but the Rangers get control in their own zone. Kept in that, no, Barrock couldn't keep it in, but then he just dumps it back in. Everybody's got to change up. Tack have the puck in their own zone, going to carry it out. And coming along the wall is Down. Down has it. Coming out of his own zone, trying to pass it back and find a nice play by number 14, Preston Lau. Lau up along the boards with the head and then loses it. Tack have a chance now. And it's just barely onside. Down has it, tries to send it out, does. But the Rangers just folded that defense right inside that front of the net, and there was 5 red, white, and blue jerseys sitting out in front of the net. attack along the boards. Starting to bring it out at the blue line is McDonald, and McDonald just slices back in, attack control. Horn's going to go. First period is in the book. This first period didn't look like a 12-3 and a 3-12 team were playing each other. It was a pretty even game.
Yeah, pretty even. I mean, Jake Penny was the difference, no doubt. Had to make a couple big saves, and also just sort of very composed in the net, always in position, controlled the rebounds well, and because Oakville certainly has some players that have some skill up front and keeping the junior attack on their toes defensively.
Just want to thank you folks for all tuning in this afternoon to watch Weekend in the Rink. I'd like to say a special hello to those people that are streaming this game in the Oakville area, and the grandparents and relatives that are all across the country. We've had some nice letters commenting on the fact that we bring these games, and they've been games on YouTube in their entirety, and so they're there if people want to watch, and I want to thank those folks for tuning in, and especially those folks that are doing it from Oakville, and of course all of you. We've got junior attack fans that are watching it too from all over the place, so grandparents and whatnot. So one way to support your kids and watch it on Rogers Weekend in the Rink. Thank you so much. Referees at the bench finally going to get it started, second period. Here we go, getting the face-off. Thomas on one side, Musgrove on the other side. Thomas slides it right into the slot area. Couldn't get hold it on the stick. It was Andrew Ferguson, but nice play to get it set there. Turner Thomas, he had a chance, but here come the Rangers back out of their zone. Lead pass up, just slides under Marshall's stick. Forechecking, Preston Lau. Lau gets it in behind the goal. Tried to center it out. Knocked off his stick. Elliot Little gets it out. Right on Zhang's stick. Thomas tried to set it up a little on the other side, but then he heads to the bench.
Yeah, they're going to want to avoid those kind of turnovers. Just kind of, as they say, get the pucks deep, don't turn it over in the neutral zone, and make Oakville earn everything.
Miller at the blue line trying to keep it in. Little after him. Cameron Smith gets the puck knocked off his stick. Up to Lil, kept in at the blue line. Rangers have a chance. From moving in quickly, hit their own man in front of the net, couldn't deflect it. A shot high and wide. Puck sliding out along the boards. Miller's going to get it out of the blue line, but he'll just slide it back into the corner. Oh, nice little move by Brar. He made a move and almost had a shot on goal, and puck is finally knocked out past Miller. They're waving it off. Miller's going to chase it down. Thomas Miller from the Rangers. Nice pass up along the board, just deflected off to Cosgrove. Or Musgrove, pardon me. There's two of them. Edward and Parker. I wonder if they're twins.
Chances are pretty good.
Especially at this age level. Yeah. It's true. Puck along the boards. Menard gets it out. Can't get control of it. Menard again. From the Rangers down the right wing, Hughes. Hughes has it. Right into the slot area, just missed the pass with number 77, McNutt. Stick wasn't on the ice, but it did deflect into the goaltender. And again, Penny makes the big save on that one.
Oh, another glove save there by Penny.
Menard through center ice. Menard got some room. Won the beat. Menard read it on goal, slides it, puck hits the goaltender and heads up. Parker Jamieson.
Yeah, did a great job holding their post there, because Menard looked like she tried to come back short side and almost slid it in.
It's a good rush by the forward. Hughes. Oh, gets around. Hughes takes the shot. Good position by Penny to block that. Didn't get it to the 5-hole. Puck loose behind the net. Little just knocks it around the other side. Comes back to Rock at the blue line. Rock takes the shot, hits his own man in front. Menard gets a stick on the puck. Loose puck in front of the net. Carson trying to get it out. Caden Carson. Menard couldn't get it out of the zone. Stealing it. Hughes backhands it. And another big stop by Jake Penny. Penny's been the story in this game so far.
Yep. Yeah, that was, and again, Menard after on a long shift there, after a great scoring opportunity, turned that puck over, and Penny had to come up with a big save to trap it under the pad here. We'll see on the replay.
There's a little backhand shot that he made. Oh, he just barely got that hole opened up briefly. Got it down. As we watched it, Rangers with puck in the zone along the wall. Stealing it was Hudson Neely. Neely got it out, but this is not going to be icing.
No, it's going to hit.
It's going to hit the goaltender. Boy, we were talking about that last week about those shots coming down the ice and they miss playing them and they go through the 5-hole into the. And that can happen. And Ken Williams was talking about that. He said he's coaching minor hockey, and that's happened a couple of times, and it is so disheartening. Leslie has it on his stick. Leslie turns. Nice pass up the left wing, coming through center ice. Is Lau. Lau gets a shot. Scores!
That's a tough one. Just found its way through Jake Penny, and an outstanding set of hands on Lau there. Kind of had a 1-on-2 situation. Got a lot on that shot, and it just deflected in off. It looked like the top of the pad and scooted by Jake Penny.
We say this week in and week out, you can't score goals unless you put them on the net. You take the shots, and as good as Penny's been all game. Here come the attack to the center. That's Fergus. Fergus has a chap. 1-0 for Rangers right now, with 5 minutes gone here in the second period. Through center ice comes Lau again. Pardon, there's a shot, and that wasn't Lau. Pardon me, that was 14 Brett. Leslie, 16. In behind the goal, chasing after that puck is Marshall. Marshall along the wall, loses it. On top of him is Turner Thomas. In front, there's a shot, good save by Jake Penny again. Puck slides out into the slot area, turning around. Musgrove made one move too many. Out to Fergus. Fergus got a breaking winger. Fergus is going to carry it up. Still Little in the slot. There's a shot off goaltender Jamieson. But it was towards the net. Jamieson had to make a save. Brar has a stick handling through, takes a shot under the crossbar. What a goal that was.
That was quite a shot. I mean, with Jake Penny going to his knees, he had no opportunity to get a piece of that. That was well placed and had a lot on it.
But I'll tell you, that was some shot, and I believe that was number 15. No, number 37. That was Armin Brar.
It looked like Jake Penny even got a little piece of that with the blocker or something, but just couldn't quite get enough to deflect it over top of the net.
But you know, that was as good a goal as you're going to see, because let me tell you, that was a seeing eye goal. It was underneath, hit the crossbar and went underneath it, and beautiful play. Fergus in his own zone, in the Rangers zone, tried to do it. Hughes knows it's offside. That was a nice play. Keep the play going. Hughes stops, turns, passes up to number 68. Musgrove couldn't handle the puck. Puck was in, but a good forecheck by Musgrove. Puck back to this side. Rock. Menard tried to get by it. Hughes couldn't do it. Hughes just knocks it into the corner. Carson has it in his own zone. Nice little lead pass. Up along the wall, gets it back out to Smith, and Smith trying to get towards the net, gets it stopped. Smith again stays with it. Menard has it in the corner, takes a shot, off a stick in front into the corner. Here come the Rangers again out of their own zone. 2-on-2. Now it's going to make it into a 2-on-1. Hughes had a chance and just off the stick. And Smith picks it up. Smith got Carson with him, but 3 Rangers all around him. Smith tried to pass it back off a body, and it went off into the corner. There's a shot. Little had Carson had a chance and couldn't get the wood on that he needed to get that shot to the net. Rangers again, little back pass. Stolen. Robotham, he heads up ice. Robotham. Into the skates of Down. Down has it, takes it across, tried to get control of the puck, couldn't do it as well. Puck bouncing around in the circle. Rangers bringing it out. Robotham tried, not going to be icing as it went off a stick. Neely in behind his own goal. Up along the wall. Waiting for him. Passing in, got the pass was Bayard. Bayard back across through center. Ranger forward has the puck and then it's fired down the ice. Neely onto his stick. Rangers do a nice job. This is a U10 team, and they do a nice job of forechecking when that puck is in the zone. At the blue line, oh, nice little pass, but just didn't find the mark. Deflected right on goal. Nice, another shot. Good stop by Penny. Whoa.
3 saves there, back to back to back, just to keep this game still within a fighting chance.
Kumar had a shot at it. You're going to see number 4, Mason McDonald. McDonald takes a shot deflected in front by number 16, Lane Leslie. And then the last opportunity, I think it was number 6, or number 8, Shannon Kumar had the shot. So, I mean, here come the attack out their own zone. But the Rangers back quickly to back check. Thomas gets in on the slot area, but then just forced outside. Thomas got a couple players in front, does pass it back out, gets it back out to Marshall. Marshall can't control it at the blue line, and the Rangers break it away. It's going to be offside. Oh, they didn't call that. They missed that one. That was close at the blue line. Rock at the blue, can't keep it in. Fergus gets away. Fergus has got some space. Going to take a long shot off his stick up out into the screening at the back, and we'll get a stop and play.
Yeah, it looked like Andrew Ferguson might have had a trailer there, but he had eyes for the net there and didn't see his teammate coming down high slot.
Well, that's one of the things about the Ranger team. They actually really look for those players in the open. They made some really nice passes and setting stuff up. Something that Owen Sound the attack might be thinking about. So Whitney is out there. Carson. Menard. Van Cedar takes the puck at center. It's offside. As Smith was inside the zone, and here comes Brar, the lead pass up to Musgrove. Attack coming back. They've got Carson get control. He's out. She's out.
Smith went offside again.
So they're waving it off. Here come the Rangers out of their own zone. From Oakville. Perry right into the slot, then off the stick, but I think Aiden Marshall got a piece of it and just knocked it away. Then fired in on towards the net. Whitney gets control, just dumps it around in behind the side of the net. Right onto the stick of Menard. Menard couldn't control it. And here come the attack out of their own zone again.
Gonna get our first penalty of the game.
Gonna get a hooking call.
Yeah. Just thwarted that opportunity of Owen Sound to break out with an odd man rush and get a little, it might have been a one-handed hook in the hands, but they've been calling that for a number of years now.
Well, you know, we Ken and I were talking about it. You know, the stick fouls, the fact that, you know, you get slashing for hitting the stick, and I mean, as a kid, I remember saying, go after the hand and beat the stick. But now they hit the stick with it, they get a 2-minute slashing penalty. Now, if it's a two-hander from right back behind the back of your head, then I would say at that particular point in time, you know.
Yeah, I can't agree more. It's,
you know. I know the stick's worth $200 now, but I mean, you break it if that's what you got to get a penalty for. But I mean,
I think that might have been a parent-instituted call.
Backhand shot on goal, loose puck in front. Pack had a chance to put it away, but couldn't get control. Again, good pressure by the attack right now. Rowbotham tried to slide it back inside because they're on the power play. Rowbotham couldn't control it, and finally Witt gets it and takes it down the ice. Or McNutt, pardon me, McNutt. McNutt has a chance to get it into the area. Best play, way to kill a penalty, play the game in the other guy's zone. Rangers have it again. Rangers get into the corner, this little slide shot, and Jake Penny had to be alert on that. Thomas down taking the puck down the left wing. Down has it. Got players with him, and he's not passing that puck. You got to play. It's a team game, and then the Rangers get control of it, start bringing it out. You do not want to give up a shorty. Backing him with him is Neely. Neely with him. Neely tried to use the stick check, puck right into the slot, just missing it. And here come the attack. Down through center ice, 1-2 to beat. Down takes a shot off a stick, goes high over the net. In quickly after it is Rowbotham. Rowbotham digging the puck, got the points open. Finally uses it, gets it back to Marshall. Marshall slides it in, gets a little back pass, didn't have enough on it, heads back up ice to the Rangers 12. 1:10 remaining in the penalty. There's a shot, just whistled it wide.
Yeah, it was
Musgrove. Face off, offside. Well, that's kind of funny. You look up the clock, there was a minute left in the penalty, and you see why the referees are over. I think what happened, he put a 3-minute up for a straight time, and got down to 2 and then let him go after. Because I looked up, the clock said this thing wasn't over, and all of a sudden the penalty kid was coming on the box. Now he's over talking to the referee, their benches, and let them know what the heck happened. But I think that's primarily what happened, was that it wasn't a double minor, for sure. Now he's going to go talk to the Owen Sound bench and tell the coach there what Owen Ferguson and Josh Gibson are the two coaches. Thomas getting ready for the face-off as soon as the conversation heads off at the bench. Facing him is number 14, Preston Lau, and Lau has one of the goals. Ferguson, Lau, Lang, Zay. Gets away, he's hanging on goal, takes the shot, scores. Nice goal.
Yeah, just splits the fence, just powered right through there and ripped the shot high glove side. That was really, Jake Penny had no chance on that unless it was going to hit him, because that had a heck of a lot of gusto on it.
Well, he had room because he split the defense. You're going to see him coming. He gets in there, gets a good 400 shot high. Right where the can of corn's supposed to be, or peanut butter or jam or something.
Yep, something on that top shelf, yeah.
Thomas. Down the left wing, Thomas. Centers it out in front, off the stick, a goaltender. Parker Jameson, loose puck in front. Score! Finally got one.
Yeah, I think that might have been Ferguson.
Here's number 16, Andrew Ferguson, got that goal.
Yeah, did a great job pulling that rebound off the goaltender's pad before they could cover it up, and slid it far side. So that's what, again, we got to get pucks to the net, and yeah, great job picking it off the side. Yep.
Goaltender should have been on that and freezing it, and he tried to do it, and he couldn't. But that was a good play by Ferguson. Attack, Thomas. Through center ice, Thomas. To Little on the wing. Little tried to get it back to him. Does. Thomas gets it in the slot. 5 Rangers are good. In position. There's a shot across the bow. Carson at the blue line. Going to carry that puck into the corner. Carson stops. Tries to turn. Good work. Carson still on that puck. In the slot area. Coming back on this side to Whitney. Whitney is off a leg in front. Ferguson gets his shot blocked by a stick in front. A lot of traffic, a lot of blue jerseys closed down in that area in the front of that net, in that box area.
Yeah, Oakville has just so many good skaters on their club there, so they certainly are able to cover a lot of ground and cover up for one another in the defensive zone.
Cameron Smith getting ready to face off. Bernard on one wing. On the other wing is Everett Bentley. Bentley digs the puck out, can't get it over the blue line as it's knocked away by the Ranger forward. Musgrove had the puck briefly, and then the puck comes out this side. Smith, stolen by Hughes. Hughes, Bernard bothering Hughes. Bernard loses footing, and Hughes is still standing. And now we're getting a whistle, and there's going to be a penalty.
I'm not sure if this is a body contact call or what have you. It seemed to be sort of a...
I didn't see the signal, so...
Kind of edged him off the puck there, but didn't really appear that there was any kind of effort to body check. More just wedged him off the boards there. But nonetheless, they'll serve 2 with... split this between the last 52 seconds of this period and begin the third.
I was wondering if there was a penalty that took place up here rather than the one down in the corner.
Yeah, could very well, yeah.
Bernard trying to force that puck along the boards. Elliott Little, I believe, slid around this side, chasing after it. It's Preston Lau. Lau just slides it back in behind the net to Bahara, pardon me. Up along the wall, I believe it was number 8, Everett Bentley. Sometimes we still got to get Bernard. Bernard at center, being bothered by 2 forwards. Musgrove and Hughes. Hughes skates nice defensive plays. It's good stick work by Bentley. And then and Hughes had ideas of going to the goal, and there wasn't too much traffic between him and there, and then all of a sudden the horn goes. 1:07 remaining in the penalty to Cameron Smith, but boy, I tell you, these kids from Oakville can really motor, like you said, and they are very cognizant of the fact what's going on the ice, and they look for the open winger, and they will forecheck the attack to death in their own zone once that puck gets into the corner. And so Nick Musgrove, head coach, this is a well-coached hockey club.
Yeah, it is, and they certainly, they have the skill set to be able to fulfill the coach's wishes, no doubt. But yeah, they've got a number of heady players and a lot of guys with some skill and some talent, and they certainly are all pretty good skaters, which affords them the opportunity to make some of these plays that Owen Sound hasn't quite been able to handle. So they did withstand that period pretty good, considering the time zone deficiency going for the Owen Town attack. So we'll see if they can't close this gap here, but they're going to start over the shorthanded.
Well, they'll be shorthanded, but goal scorer Zhang is on the ice, and number 45, Mark Zhang, he got the last goal. So Zhang has it again, takes it down ice, and got knocked off by Bayard off into the corner, up along the glass. Finally just tapped out. Good play by, I believe, Thomas. Got to catch those numbers. They're getting old. Can't see the little numbers on the Zhang. Little one-hand pass. Got it up the wing, just fires it in. Off the skate, off the stick of Parker Musgrove, or by the stick, pardon me. Perry at the blue line. Perry moves in, takes the shot. Blocked in front, loose puck in the goal crease. Finally, in there digging it out were the Rangers. McDonald, as that puck took a funny bounce. Musgrove again. Musgrove tried to stick handle. Couldn't get it out, and then finally just dumping it along the boards. Time is running out in the penalty, 10 seconds. Thomas doing a little bit of forechecking. Perry has it in his own zone. Perry just dumps it up off the boards a little bit, gets it up to Musgrove. Musgrove has it. And I believe it's 74 Parker Musgrove. There's a shot. Good stop by Jake Penny. And Jake Penny has basically been the story of this game because he's played super in goals, given up 3 goals. But boy, 2-on-1 break. Here comes the attack. Thomas, Van Cedar down one side. Couldn't get it through. Pierce Perry, as Perry was coming down the ice with him and just got a stick. Tack in the slot area. Smith had a chance, just went by his stick. Smith digging in the corner, trying to get the puck out. Carson on the point. Finally, the Rangers get it out by Carson. Whitney just going to shoot it back into the corner. Van Cedar got a forecheck. Van Cedar doesn't go in deep. Lets the Rangers bring it out. Lau, nice move. 2 nice moves to get out of that zone. Here comes Lau up the ice around Whitney, who slipped and fell. But getting back was Carson. And Carson's going to bring it out of the zone all by his lonesome. Van Cedar's chasing Carson again, and he's knocked down. No call on that. I thought there might have been, but Robotham took a shot, but it didn't get through. Barra gets it back out along the blue line. Everett Bentley just dumps it up along the board. Leslie knocked it in deep. Tack have it in their own zone. Leslie's going to forecheck. He goes right in after him. Something you don't see at this level is that kind of...
Yeah, the tenacity on the puck there. Yeah, they certainly kind of forcing Owen Sound to do a good job clearing the zone, and it hasn't always worked out.
And also, when you get good forechecking, you cause the opposition to make mistakes.
Yep.
When you make mistakes, you look like you're at the scoreboard and you're up 3-1. And
yeah, they pushed a lot of pucks up around the rim with not a lot on them, and their defense has been able to redirect that puck back in deep.
Lau back to Barra at the point. Lau takes a shot, blocked by Menard. Puck into the corner, going to center it out in front. Loose puck right off the stick, I believe, by Aiden, or the skate of Aiden Marshall. And Jake Penny put his mitt down, and that very expensive mitt covered it down. Boy, I'm telling you, you look at those goaltenders with the equipment, the face masks, and they got to buy it all now too. And you almost got to have a second mortgage on your house to get this equipment for your kid, which I know I said to my kid, you can play any place hockey, but you can't be a goaltender. Of course, the former goaltender just gave us a thing that. But anyway, Mark Perry, who's a goaltender, didn't like the comment about the fact you have to mortgage the house for the goaltender. But I'll tell you, the kids love to play it, and if they're good at it, boy, as a parent, you don't mind putting out the money. There's no doubt about that. But hockey, right from where it goes, is a lot more expensive than it used to be. And kids love the game, and you see a lot. And congratulations to all the hockey parents that bring their kids to the games, travel, and whatnot. So we really appreciate it, because I certainly enjoy coming out Saturday afternoons, bringing you a weekend in the rink, because I get to watch all these nice kids play hockey. Puck comes back out to the blue line. Perry gets a hold of it, knocks it back off into the corner. Shouldice taking after it. Shouldice on it. Tries to slide it up along the boards. Gets it out to Joseph Bayard. Bayard couldn't get it out of the zone, and Hughes is right on it. Hughes got a nice stick, and he handles the puck really, really well. Back out to the blue line. Rock, he takes the shot, blocked in front. Nice defensive play, boy, I tell you. You know, that thing hurts even at this age, and that was a nice block, and I believe that was Aiden Marshall that made that. Bo Botham just overskated the puck because he was being bothered. Bayard on it. Tried to slide it into the corner. Passes it out in front and then stolen by the Rangers inside the zone. Rangers in front 3-1. 9:12 remaining in this game. Rock stops. Rock to the slot area, hands it off to McNutt. Then McNutt off the face mask of Jake Penny as that was fired by McNutt from a bad angle. But never a bad thing to shoot the puck, I think, as far as I'm concerned in this game. You can't score goals without him, and you get them from all different angles. Rangers back checking again and then stealing the puck. Coming back up ice, number 9, Hughes. Hughes down the left wing takes a shot right into the midriff of Jake Penny. Hit him right in the logo. As good a shot that was. Penny had it covered. Oakville up 3-1 here on the Owen Sound Junior Attack. U10 grouping, I think. Been using U10 so long I've forgotten what they're called. I think they used to be Pee-wees, but
would have been Adam. Yep, would have been Adam.
True enough, Major Adams would be, and rather than that. But I still think the designation age is better. So Bahar takes a shot blocked in front by Marshall, I believe. Neely actually was the attack defense are blocking shots, which is right out in front. They're going to slam the shot. He was that close, I think. Oh, fired it again. Musgrove, I think it was. 74, Parker Musgrove. He had 2 opportunities, and one he slapped it. If he'd taken the time, there was a whole bunch of net opened up instead of shooting a slap shot that was a little bit uncontrolled. But can't complain about the effort, though. Going to be attack out of their own zone. Always by his lonesome with Smith as we're getting changes at the attack bench. Rangers get the puck just outside the blue line, then fire it in deep. Puck slides in behind the net. Smith on it. Smith has it. Smith passes it into the slot. You got to make sure you know about that one. That was a dangerous pass. On top of it is Mason McDonald. McDonald up along the boards and couldn't get it as it was passed out to Menard. Menard still can't get it off the boards now. Rangers keep it in. Then Menard makes a nice play, steals it, gets it up the boards, and then finally it gets out. And Carson, or Nathan Scholdice got it out. Then Zhang at the blue line. Menard gets the puck knocked off her stick. Lara in behind the net. Carrying that puck out, going to take it down the right wing, and then Thomas knocked it off his stick. Marshall gets it over the blue line, but not very far. Marshall gets around 2 men. Marshall has a chance. Stops, turns, scores. What a great effort by Marshall. That's a big goal.
Yeah, it is. They certainly have had almost 0 opportunities in the third period to cut the margin, and that was just a great determination along the boards there, and great move here to get around the defenseman, and a little hesitation, and gets the goalie to go down and just flips it up over top. Just great individual effort and a lot of skill to make that one all work out.
But one of the plays that happened was the defenseman was knocked down by his own forward, so gave him a chance in on the net. But Kumar didn't get there in time to knock it away. And the attacker down by 1. Got a chance up along the boards. Whitney couldn't get any farther than just a Bruce Power sign at the inside the zone. Rangers have it in their own zone. Off a stick in front. Fergus has a chance. Shoots. Just missed. Ferguson just missed. In fairness, he He was bothered quickly, but he got it away and just missed. 2-on-1 Rangers opportunity. Good Ferguson getting back to make it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, they've called hooking for a lot less than that one.
Exactly, but it's a close game. Referee's going to
Yeah.
let the kids decide it.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool. Carson just knocks it off the board. Just couldn't get the stick on it. Was Emma down. Carson in behind the net bothering his man, and that's McNutt. McNutt's been a pretty good forward for these guys today. May not have scored in the goal. There's a shot right off the bat quickly by Hughes, and another stop by Jake Penny. Here come the attack, 2-on-2. There's the back check. That was Hughes coming back. What a nice job he did. Perry has it in his own zone. Perry in behind the net. Perry along the wall, just dumps it all along the boards. Got it up to Musgrove, and Musgrove up to McNutt. McNutt tried to split the defense, and Neely took him out with a nice body check, which is not allowed. But again, too, nice to see the referee's going to let these kids decide the game.
Yeah.
Loose puck comes back to this side of the net, fired off a stake in front by number 44, Ben Rock, and Rangers keeping the puck in. That's one way they're going to kill the clock if they play it in their own sound zone. Tack can't get a hold of that loose puck. Finally, Rock still has it. Hughes. Boy, I'm telling you, he's stick handle for a 10-year-old.
Yeah, he's been a dominant force out there, both offensively and defensively today.
Rock to Musgrove. Puck is at the side of the net. Turning around is Hughes. Hughes little backhand into the skates of Carson. Or pardon me, that was Joseph Bayard. Again, Hughes on that puck quickly. Tack have a chance, and they overskated it. As Musgrove hits into the corner. Finally, Tack get it out. Perry, little back to Hughes. Hughes heads to the center ice. Hughes got a chance, got some space. Then it gets closed and off the stick. As the attack tried to get control, and Musgrove takes a shot, just whistled that by. On top of it is Brar. Into the slot area, finally, Bernard. Musgrove again, into the slot, gets in, takes the shot high over the top net, picks up the rebound off the back, and then Hughes makes the stop coming out of the corner. Robacher just wondering, trying to look to see where that puck is going to be. Miller at the blue line looking for the pass. Finally, the attack get control of it. It gets sent down the ice, and we're going to get an icing call. 2:28 here in the third period.
Yeah, that was almost 3 minutes of sustained pressure there by Oakville, looking to put this game away, but some gratuitous bounces and a couple big saves by Jake Penny, and a little icing call will give him a bit of a breather.
Well, Jake Penny has been basically the story of this game. We should be keeping track of the shots on goal, because the amount of shots that he's stopped, and not just shots that, but good scoring chances. Rangers with pressure. On top of it is Marshall. Puck comes back up behind the net. Menard has it in the corner. Menard tried to slide it through, but right onto the stick of Zhang. And then Zhang fanned on it as his stick got lifted. Puck in front of the net. Here comes down. Van Cedar gets it across. Van Cedar trying to center it out in front. Couldn't get control of it. Puck gets into the slot. Musgrove, nice move to get by one man. And then the puck heads up along the blue line. I believe that's number 31. Or 37, Brar. Sometimes we just see the one number.
Yeah, they had a 3-on-1 there. It got broken up, and
Van Cedar has the skates taken out from underneath him, but no call on that. They are letting the kids play. Musgrove, pardon me. Chasing after Schuldeis, Nathan Schuldeis. Gets a stick on the puck. Dumps it off to his winger. I believe that's number 18, Van Cedar. Marshall. Leslie through center. Got some room. Got some space. Leslie coming back as Little. What a play by Little, and we're going to get a penalty. This is what had to be called. Slash. 48 seconds to go, and that hurts.
Yeah.
That's a penalty that really hurts because they're going to be shorthanded for the next 48 seconds, and that's what's left in the game. And the Rangers pretty well got this one 3-0, and I kept waiting for the goaltender to come out.
Yeah. And it looked like a bit of a bad change there by the defenseman on the bench side that opened up that lane, and they were chasing the puck carrier from there on in and had to take the penalty.
Yeah, and then you wonder, we should let him go just a little bit and just bother him, and they're getting a timeout. And you can see that probably the coaches there, the Oakville Rangers are saying, don't do anything silly. You know, they're the ones that got to bring the game to you, so whether Penny's coming out or not, I don't know. They're talking to him at the end of the bench. And I guess if they get the puck down the ice, they want him in at the bench, so. And the other thing is, win the draw, play the last 48 seconds in the offensive zone, because they have the power play, so.
Yeah, possession off this draw is going to be key to what transpires after that.
Well, I'm assuming that's just 48 seconds left, not 48 minutes. That's what happened with the clocks anymore. You never knew. And eventually we'll get .1.
Yeah. Oh.
Pack win the draw. They get it out there. They go. They're shooting it down. Remember, they're also probably cautious. You guys can shoot it down the ice, and we can
go chase.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we're shorthanded.
Yeah, they've got to all get down there. Yeah.
Tried to do that. They're having trouble getting. Oh, gave it away almost. Puck bouncing around in the zone. Finally, the attack, throw it down the ice. Now they got a forecheck. Thomas can't give up on this puck. Thomas waiting on. Thomas gets it. Net is empty. McNeely tried to keep it in. There goes the horn. Great game this afternoon here on Rogers TV between the Rangers from Oakville and the Owen Sound Junior Attack. Attack lose this one 3-2, but boy, they sure gave the Rangers everything they could handle this afternoon. And I just, this is, to me, is what it's all about on a Saturday afternoon, on weekend in the rink. You get a good hockey game on television, you got these kids playing, and it was, I really enjoyed this one because it was, with how it transpired. We saw some great goaltending from young kid Jake Penny, and can't say enough about that today. And I mean, I usually pick players in the game at the end, and I think Jake Penny was the Owen Sound.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. Jake Penny was certainly the difference maker. Gave his club an opportunity to stay in the game, and they came pretty close to. But the few chances they did have, they were mostly good ones when they got there. And yeah, if it wasn't for his efforts, it could have been 8-2 rather than 3-2. And I really like Weston Hughes, number 9 on Oakville. It just seemed to be a dominant force back on the D side and up the ice. And good skater, great set of hands. So
for a young kid, he could see the ice, and you could see him reading it, and it was really kind of cool to watch him play. And yeah, I agree with you. I think that Weston Hughes. A couple of honorable mentions, and Parker Jameson didn't have as much work to do, but when when they did have good scoring opportunities, pretty stellar. But then you do go down that lineup, you can just pick just about anybody that
Preston Lau was another one that had a lot of good opportunities.
And a goal. And but you're right. I think Weston Hughes sure stood out in my mind too. So it was a good game for the Rangers, and it was another win. It was a road win for them. So to come into this part of this building and to go away with the win. And Owen Sound, even though they only got 3 wins, they looked like a hockey team today. They had some opportunities, and they played extremely well and just weren't rewarded for some of the effort that they put on this afternoon. So all in all, Owen Sound Junior Attack lost this game this afternoon 3-2. I'm Gord Chapman. I almost said I'm Steve McCarthy, but this is Steve. I'm Gord. We hope you enjoyed our telecast. Thanks for inviting us into your living rooms, and I hope that your day is as good as ours. Thank you so much.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
When I decided to go back to university, the Children's Aid Foundation of Canada supported me the whole way through. Having been in foster care for so long, and seeing how the system can be firsthand, I truly believe that if I weren't to have those support systems, I wouldn't have been able to further my education. Education makes every child unstoppable.
I'm Wendell Clark with a word about winning. We all know it takes a team effort in any sport and with any challenge. You can be a part of the winning team that shuts out impaired driving. Whether you're out on the town or just hanging out with friends, drink responsibly. Always have a plan for a safe ride home for yourself, your family, and your friends. You'll be helping to shut out impaired driving.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
With Rogers TV, you can cheer on the home team from the comfort of your living room. We'll head to the rink, the field, the court, or the pitch, so you don't have to. Tune in and cheer on your local amateur athletes on Rogers TV.
Summer days, summer nights, lots of things to do, places to go, and people to see. If you're having a few drinks, be sure to plan ahead and get home safely. We don't want to pick you up. Drinking drivers risk injuries to themselves and others and take chances with their license, their jobs, and their future. Remember what's at stake and choose your ride, whether you're the driver, the passenger, or the party host. Thanks for supporting sober driving. I hope we never meet.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more.
Public transit, garbage pickup, parks and recreation programs, snow removal on your street. How can you stay informed about these and other important local services? Tune to City Council coverage on Rogers TV. See your community leaders at work on Rogers TV City Council coverage.
Growing up, I was surrounded by violence. I had the drive to pursue education, but I didn't have the means. I couldn't afford to because the child welfare system is not enough to support youth who want to go into higher education. And that's where the Children's Aid Foundation of Canada stepped in to provide financial support And today I have my neuroscience degree. Education makes every child unstoppable.
You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to rogerstv.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at rogerstv.com.
Weekend at the rink here on Rogers TV. Owen Sound Junior attack again, the Brampton 45s. Great picture of the Bayshore Community Center. That's where we're broadcasting this game from. And we've, in the first telecast we did, there was another, what do you call those guys? Those whirlybird things that go up there.
Drones.
Drone, now you got it. Steve McCarthy, Gord Chapman, of course, here on a Saturday afternoon, bringing something that both of us enjoy doing, and that's watching minor hockey, and we get to broadcast it, which is even more fun. So I get to spend an afternoon with Steve, and I'm not sure how he feels about spending it with me, but I don't mind him.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. We were here at up in the booth and bringing the minor hockey league game to Brampton 45s, struggling. As you can see, it probably as a stand come up, you can see that they haven't done as well. But the Owen Sound Junior attack 5-10, not far out of 6th place or 5th place. So they're sitting 7th. I believe 7th. So a win today is going to put them 1 point back at Flamborough, and so it can change quickly. So, or pardon me, we'll tie them with Flamborough. Pardon me.
Yeah, with a few games in hand there. Yeah,
exactly. So the schedules will wind down sometime around the end of January, and then we'll get into the playoffs and Tri-County League. So that's what's going to happen. I hope we're bringing some of that to you on Rogers TV on Saturday afternoons. We hope that you folks will enjoy the telecast. Got to talk about the modern technology, and we talk about streaming. There'll be people in Brampton that'll stream this and be watching their kids or their grandchildren, or across the province, their parents, grandparents live other places rather than and kids are living in Brampton, the Brampton area. And I'd like to say to those folks that are streaming, we hope that you enjoy the telecast. And we got a thank you letter from a lady from Hamilton, I believe it was, and said that her brother and family watched the game in Alberta. A sister and a brother watched the game in New Brunswick, and Mom picked up the game in Greece. And on top of that, everybody that was watching it in Hamilton, Burlington area, and so it was kind of a surprise, but very, very, very nice that people who send us comments about watching the games, and it's kind of know that people do appreciate it, and we certainly did appreciate that letter. But these games do get around, and we have, believe it or not, I believe the greatest crew volunteers in the province that bring not only the attack games, but all the related stories and stuff that happen over the week that we have on Rogers TV, different programming and whatnot. But the sports programming is second to none, with the attack, the junior attack wrap, which is on Tuesday night, and Mark Perry, who's our leading leader and producer and chief bottle washer and whatever he does, and his crew. We are so blessed that we have be able to bring these telecasts to you. And just a quick note, we talked about it being the first game with the attack, with passing of Faye Hartzman. On behalf of Rogers Television, Weekend the Rink crew, our condolences to their families, and of course to the Owen Sound attack. And she'll be, the community is going to miss her like you wouldn't believe. She supported minor sports through the Timbit program, also the ownership of the attack, and charities, and just about everything. She looked after the community first, and we were totally blessed to know her and what she did to bring the attack to Owen Sound way back when. So anyway, condolences. Anyway, back to this game. Owen Sound Junior Attack, this is not a make or break game for them because, but they can move up the standings.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to ever have teams below you in the standings take 2 points away from you, especially when you've got a couple teams ahead of you within reach. So, yeah, and, you know, we certainly don't want to be win number one on Brampton's record there in their home barn. So certainly they've got some big expectations for this afternoon.
Well, I think also, too, that you're looking at this is halfway through the schedule, a little over halfway through the schedule. We're looking at playoffs starting around the end of January. So coaches are probably getting these kids geared up that we're going to make the playoffs. Now, let's work on some of the things that are going to be important. It's going to have us win the game down the road, too.
Yep, no doubt. This is, and you don't want to take anybody lightly, so.
Well, yeah, and that's always the case, too. It's always the team that's below you that wants to have something to prove that's going to come and bite you in the backside when you least expect it. And this is one of those days that the junior attack better be, even at this young age. You think, we're talking about 11-year-olds.
Yep.
But even at this young age, you have to get into some rhythm and some understanding of what's at stake. And you're not, and yeah, we sit back and we talk about the kids and, hey, you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself. But it's always a little bit nicer. It's the icing on the cake after a Saturday afternoon, taking a home win out of your own body.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we watched just the game before this one with a 3-2 score, even though it was dominated by Oakville by a good stretch of the game, Owen Sound kept at it and almost pulled off an upset there earlier this morning.
Well, I thought the first game that the play was, first period was pretty well even.
Yeah.
And what happened was that the Rangers took over in the second. And then Owen Sound scored 2 goals in the third period. So it was a game of 3 chapters. And although the Rangers still were very much in the process in that first game, but Attack were 1 goal away from tying it and doing the stuff that they could do. So it was a good game. We're hoping that for this afternoon. Of course, Brampton just down the road, and 45s, and you can see them in the St. Louis Blues colors. And I believe it's St. Louis Blues now. What is it?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I'd say you're bang on there. It's a different color scheme. When I was back there playing Junior B with the Brampton Warriors at one point, and then moved over to the Bramalea Junior Bs, which we did have the Blues. We were the Bramalea Blues, so therefore we had the Blues uniforms. But they changed to the 45s a number of years ago, adopted the Blues colors, and they're looking pretty good out there.
Hayden Bumstead will be the starting goalie for Owen Sound Junior Attack because he's the only goaltender they have dressed today. Not sure who the goaltender will be for. I think they just got one dressed too. No,
they have got 2. A couple yet.
Quentin Browen and even Evan Crow are going to be one of the 2 goaltenders. We'll see who. Looks to me like it's going to be number 29, Quentin Rowan, as he's the one skating to the goal. At the end of the ice, to our right, to our left is the Attack coming out, being on the home bench, which the senior team plays at, which the Attack, of course, which the Attack Junior, OHL Junior A club. Face-off, King. McGeehan on left wing, Reed on Owen Sound. McGeehan, I believe, not sure quite how to pronounce that, but Nguyen, I think, is our Slumsky. Almost got it through the skates of the defenseman and the captain. Attack with a little bit of pressure. Right on top, Reed has a chance, and then Rowan knocked the puck away, and Rowan finally gets a shot and gets it right in the midriff, and
yeah, a couple dangerous opportunities there, and even though that shot was coming from the top of the circle, it had a lot on it, and Found its way directly to the goaltender without any traffic, and he's easy to hang on and no rebound there.
Wagella, one winger. Puck into the corner of the attack, have it again. Got control in the circle. Tried to slide it out in front. Loose puck in the goal crease. And Rowan had control of it. And number 19 for Owen Sound, Tryson Such didn't quite get there. Because that loose puck was... Puck comes in behind the net again. Chasing after it, Kumar. Keeping a hold of it and not letting it get away is Max Bernard, but it is offside. Unless that, we're looking at, yes, this is true. 15-minute periods for this 45-minute game anyway. Stop time. Brampton trying to get the puck out. Peachy. Into this, Peachy's going to get a shot, just whistled across in front of the net. On the far side is Reed. Reed tried to get it out. Took a shot, was off a leg, and now chasing after that is DeMeyer. DeMeyer uses the boards to keep himself up after he lost his footing. Here comes the attack, left down the left wing. I believe it's Aljo. Stops. Tried to get it to Campbell in the slot, off a stick. Here comes Brampton. King had a chance to get it out, does. King down the left wing. King going to get into the circle. Has an open man, Nagila in front. Murphy. Murphy off a stick. Brampton had a chance, but couldn't quite finish. Puck heads down the ice, chasing after it. Number 33, Mason Small. Small gets the puck behind the net, just dumps it off the board. Couldn't slide it out. There's a chance again for the attack. They have it. Slumsky throws it at a body, and then it gets knocked outside. Reed couldn't get it by his man. And that was Saul. And then dumped in by Crone. Crone had a chance. Such couldn't keep it in. Losing his stick was King. Picked it up pretty quickly, too. Down the wing, here's a chance to slide it in. Had an open man. Barr could have got the puck to Reed.
Mason Small made a real nice play there to take that puck away and thwart an opportunity.
Here comes the attack again through center ice. Here comes Reed. Reed gets bothered by Small. Small takes it away, takes it behind his own net. Reed back into forecheck. Reed doesn't stay with Ball, stops, turns, comes back out the other side. Up along the wing, passed up to Saul. Saul just dumps it in. Bernard takes it in deep into his own zone as King is doing the forechecking. Back out front to Saul. Saul back, took it in behind the net. Up to Barfoot. Barfoot's all by his lonesome as the attacker changing. Barfoot stops, tries to slide it back off a stick. Nice defensive play made by number 34, Dunlop Kunde, pardon me. Bayard didn't get it up past the Brampton forward, but his winger did bailed him out. And that was Chester, pardon me. Gibson, poke check, tried to make too many moves. Got to learn to pass that puck. Nguyen through center, slides it by the net. On top of that puck, Noah Scott. Scott comes up the wing, gives a little kick, gets it, couldn't get it out. Kept in by Hill. Nguyen has a chance. It went off the end of his stick. Into the slot area, skating it through. This is Gibson. Gibson just gets a shot on goal, and not Gibson, pardon me, but I believe it's number 15, Ward. Ward's digging in behind the net, Scott, pardon me. Puck gets passed out to the point, just got by. Feltus. And in after it is Peachy. Peachy picks it up his own net, starts up along, pass up along the boards.
Yeah, that's a real nice breakout by Owen Sound.
That's a classic. There's the shot on goal. Loose puck. As Rowan had trouble handling it as he got the shot off.
No, that was an extremely well executed transition from 2 passes and they're out, had the player on the fly and get a good scoring opportunity from it.
Blackburn on one wing. Now where referees are talking to the it seems to be a clock issue, and I guess they were talking about it. There's a shot blocked at the blue line. There's another one just whistled wide. And that was Aljo that had that shot. Here comes Peachy, stole it at the blue line. Got some room. Peachy can't get by the 2 defense and gets knocked down. Kept in by Aljo. There's the shot just high and wide. Reed on the far wing gets there first. Nice steal by the attack forward Campbell, but then couldn't control the puck as he had people. Got to pass it. Got to have people open. There's Campbell again, off his stick, trying to set it up. And finally, he does center it. Big stick. Rowan stopped it from going through, and we're going to get our first penalty of the game. See who's going off. Doesn't be a white jersey. It be number 37. Was it?
No, I think it might be 33, Mason Small, who's had a strong start to this game, and looks like they might have got called for a bit of a hook. Might have happened in the corner there.
Power play. 2 minutes, number 33, you're correct. That's who's got in the penalty box, Mason Small. Kumar tried to get it out, couldn't. Good. At the blue line, quite the collision. Almost looked like a body check, but incidental ruled as incidental contact. Holmbrook just got it out. And offside at the blue line is Such tried to bring him in. And it's called. Face-off just outside the blue line, off the stick, knife down the ice. By number 34, and that was Dunlop Kunde. Puck is behind the net, 2 guys go down, can't handle it. Out come the attack, on the stick. Of Gibson in the slot area. Gibson stops, turns, looking for the shot. Should be passing the puck, does, but too late. See if they can keep it in, they do. Nice play at the blue line by Scott. Scott just dumps it back into the corner off the back boards. A little bit of the Bayshore bounce coming back at you. So that come right out, there's Gibson again, takes the shot right into the midriff. A goaltender, Quentin Rowan, who had good position on that, and that wasn't going to let him get that through. 45 seconds left in the power play. It's number 33, Mason Small, is going to be jumping at the bit to get out. Hopefully the attack don't score while he's sitting there. Aljo going to take the draw. Peachy on one side. Al on the blue line. Number 20, Weston Campbell's out there. Aljo had a chance. Peachy has it to blue and he's going to fire. Hit the glove of Rowan in front. Sounded like it went off a stick, but I think that was just the stick hitting something. Attack at the puck in their own zone. Coming back out the far side. Got some wheels, got some speed. Chasing down, this is Reed. Reed has a chance. Aljo, fanned on the shot as he was in. Picked that puck up behind the net.
Yeah, it was a great rush. Just couldn't really get anything off on the shot there. Just kind of glided into the goal turn and he handled that shot easily.
Good play at the blue line by Riley Leard.
And Mason Small's back out on the ice, and I think we might have an offside.
Yes, it is. At the blue line, right where the Canadian Tire sign is, they're offside. And 0-0 Brampton here. 7 minutes remaining in the first period. 8 minutes gone. Couple of good scoring opportunities. Nothing happening yet. Goaltender's been pretty good. Such in his own zone. Such slides into the slot. Got to be careful with those passes. They get picked off and causing all kinds of trouble. Up to Slumsky. Slumsky just dumps it in. Reed's going to forecheck. On top of it, Small. Small going to bring it out of his own zone. Here he comes through center. Small then gets dumped off and hit by number 19, Ella Hill. Puck's going to go down the ice. He's got enough. You're going to call icing. It's kind of.
Another nice rush there by Mason Small. It looks like he could be a handful coming off the back end here for Brampton. So you're going to want to be able to clog him up in the neutral zone before he gets a full head of steam.
So far they've been lucky. Brampton doesn't look like an
0-16 team. No, they don't.
Up into the body of Gibson. Gibson gets it across the blue line. Now picking it up is Slumsky. Slumsky into the corner, tries to center out front, does loose puck. Rowan is not happy with what.
Yeah, they're always protective of the goalie.
Well, it was the goalie that was one of the aggressors of that one. So number 29, Rowan, cooled off, went off into the corner. Smart move. Gibson won the draw, got the puck back, and then there's Rowan again.
He's looking pretty calm and collected on that save there. No traffic in front to get in his way.
Well, he's got more rubber thrown at him in this period than Bumstead at the other end of the ice. Puck slides along the board, slapped out, lost it. On it, Gibson. Gibson got a chance moving in on the goal. Gibson passes it out in front, score! Nice play by Gibson to get that puck back out. I mean, that was right on his blade. I'll tell you, I could have scored that goal, I'll tell you. That was just a great setup. You're going to see Gibson on the screen take that puck away from Reed and then head up.
Beats the defender and, waits and just slides that in. The goaltender had no chance, really, with any kind of shot against him there. And here we go, 1-0 Owen Sound Junior attack.
Alex Slumsky had his first president of this holiday season, as that was gift wrapped right on his hockey stick. And if he would have missed that one, he would have been having nightmares tonight. What a great, oh gosh.
Yeah, that's a big answer for Brampton to come right away. And
number 34, Aaron Dunlop-Cundy, I think he got that puck in past Bumstead, and one of those crazy things we were just kind of talking about something else, and it happened real quick. So
the fan on the shot, and you're right, he came in on the backhand. He just got underneath Bumstead's elbow there, and as quick as they can celebrate one end, they're celebrating at the other end.
So back to a tie score. Here come the attack through center again. Chase with that puck was Griffin Ward. He gets it back after losing it. Tried to get it outside to number 17, Alex Slumsky. And Slumsky just went off the stick of a Brampton defenseman, and out they come. They're coming through center. Small, and then he gets checked. Such down one wing. Such got 4 Brampton jerseys all around him. Still has the puck. Such centers it out in front into the skates of Reed. Loose puck, and then knocked off into the corner. There's another shot. Scored! Reed got on that really quick. He put that puck. I didn't think it had a chance of getting, and you know where, of getting it into the net. And
yeah, Brampton's inability to clear the puck there, and it kind of bounced around, and Reed stayed with it.
all starts with Such in the corner on top of that puck, and then Reed parks himself in front, then gets a loose puck, and boom, it's in. It was off Rowan, which I didn't see, but Owen Sound back in front, 2-1. Whistle along the boards, and the face-off was offside. It's going to come outside the blue line. Man, that was quick, but Such started that play, and Reed finished it off, and of course missed the player that passed him the puck, but not giving up on it. No good back checking. Here they come again. Barfoot's got some space down the right, got a winger with it. Barfoot slides it in, backhand shot, loose puck in the skates. Wide open cage if they ever get a chance. And there they go. Up over the top of it. Scott had a glorious opportunity. That kid's going to have nightmares tonight. At the blue line, then it's just shot and knifed off and into the corner by Rowan. Got that big paddle on it. Scott overskated it in the slot area. Tack keeping it inside. Puck just sits there. Barfoot has a chance. Barfoot stops. Had a wide open man on his wing. There's Quentin Rowan saying, "Oh, I got to stop this," because the attack had great pressure with 3 minutes remaining here in the first period.
The ice has gotten a little slanted ever since they've gone up 2-1 there, even before that. So they've answered back quickly to that tying goal by Brampton, and no let up.
Brampton trying to get on top of that puck. Peachy keeps it into the blue line. Peachy takes a shot. Stopped by Magilla. Magilla again. He gets the puck, starts down the left wing. Magilla. Nice little move to get by, but just give it too much. Excuse me. Small just fires it in. And was going to be offside, but they clear the zone. Off the stick of King. King just can't control it. Down the wing, Campbell tried to get it over to Blackburn. Coming down the left, right, Blackburn. Fans on the pass. She had Campbell wide open in front of that net. Out come Bram. King has it. King down the left wing. He's dumped. Stepped on the stick. No call. Thought there might have been a tripping call, but Aljo staying with him. Number 33, Small. Aljo right in the corner. And Campbell just slides it back around behind the net. And I'll tell you, this Owen Sound attack team is on it tonight. This afternoon, they are really giving Brampton everything they can handle, because once they get in that offensive zone, and attack are getting their second penalty.
For a power play there, yeah, looks like King might have been called there for body contact.
Attack on the power plays. Number 88, you're right, Joey King. Puck comes back to the blue line. Kept in by Crone. Slides into the corner. On top of it is Kumar. Cuts into the slot area. Attack have no control. There's a shot off a body into the corner. In behind the net. Slumsky. Or Leighton Reed, pardon. There's scores.
Yeah, you got 2 or 3 whacks at the side of the net. Rowan was stretched across, keeping out with his shaft of his goal stick, it looked like, but or maybe the paddle, but nonetheless, couldn't quite handle the leverage of the forward pounding on the rebound.
Puck center right out by Reed in the background.
No, he dropped it. Yeah.
Yep.
He actually dropped his stick there. It might have saved the first shot, but a couple more whacks at it and got it by the blocker.
Owen Sound up 3-1, 1:16 remaining in the first period. Owen Sound have the puck behind their own net, then slide it up along the wall. Griffin Ward, I think it was Ward that got the goal. Reed gets it over. Reed on his backhand, being bothered and sent off into the corner by Holmbrook. Oh, right through the goal crease. Centered it out. On top of it is Aaron Dunlop-Cundy.
Yeah, he's the goal scorer for Brampton, and Ken has possession. He just turns it over at the center ice line. Small in his own zone, turns. Stops, turns, good, nice forecheck. In behind the net by Blake Barfoot. And Brampton finally gets control, start to bring it out. Lead pass. Up to DeMeyer, and DeMeyer couldn't handle it. Puck ends up going right back down the other way. In behind the net, Hill just tried to take it off the boards. Gets up along the wall to number 34, and of course that's Dunlop-Cundy. There's his shot just wide of the net. Not much on it, horn goes. Yeah, it's at the end of the first. You got I think a well-deserved lead here by the junior attack over the Brampton 45. So it's certainly a long way from being over, but it's always nice to be up 3-1 then down 3-1.
Well, I got both goalies out on the ice now, and I'm wondering if they're going to switch up and put in Evan Crow, or is he just getting off the bench? But he's down in a position to warm up, I think, and I don't think so. Quentin Rowan hasn't been that bad. He's actually been quite good. But the attack played this period very, very well. Up 3-1, got 3 goals, and well earned. It's not just. I'm wondering if they're changing the goalies. Because the one is just standing and the other one's kind of stretching out. And nope.
No, it looks like Rowan's all ready to get down the ice.
Yep. Rowan's staying in. Center ice, Alger's going to take the face-off. Campbell on one wing.
Well, this next goal will be a pretty big goal. I mean, to be make it a 3-2 or a 4-1 game, and when you're 0-16, you get demoralized probably pretty easy. So they certainly want to be able to get a little closer in this score.
Alger takes a shot off the shoulder of Rowan. Rowan has played extremely well, even though he's given up 3 goals. Along the boards. Brampton brings the puck out. I believe it's number 9. Holmbrook. Attack, get it's offside, so they're all out. Into the skates of the attack player. Lead pass up to Aljo. Has the chance. Campbell on his wing. Aljo tried to make the fancy move to get by the defense. Feltus kept it in. And then it went by him the second time, but on top, Such. Such has it in his own zone, going to carry the puck. Then he passes it off the wing, and Aljoy wasn't quite ready for it. Such again going to come back to get it. Does. If you're going to rush the puck, you got to look for those forwards that are up in front of you to give them off sometimes, if that's what you want. Ward off his stick. Aguila has it. Aguila in on goal. There's a shot just wildly by.
We've got a penalty coming to Owen Sound here as well.
Owen Sound's going to be good out in front.
Oh, and that's a pretty goal.
Comes out of the corner, and that's King. Got an opening, got a chance, put it in the net.
Yeah, kept the feet moving and head up coming from the outside the corner, and Bumstead had a great look at it. He just couldn't quite cover that far post. A well-played shot. Just a nice cutback here. And all in one motion, went far side off the post, and here we are. We're at 3-2.
Well, that's what you were saying. That the next goal is going to be a difference maker, I think, and Brampton realized that they're still in this, so they would certainly like to be the first win against the attack. Kept in by Slumsky. Slumsky couldn't, and stolen by Small. Small still has the puck. Slumsky gets away from DeMeyer, and Slumsky all by his lonesome. It's changed up on the attack bench. Sliding right to the center, kept in Bernard. Is going to be offside.
Well, it was a close one. Yeah, just probably a half a stride. Couldn't quite get out.
They were trying to keep that puck in the zone, but with the changes going on, just slid out over the blue line and then ended up being fired back in, and in the offside. Joey King at center. Fan on his Felsis. Number 34, and that's Dunlop Cudlin. Oh, loose puck in the goal crease. Nice play by Bumstead to put that big glove over his stop and play. Spirited hockey game right now, going up 3-2 at pretty well at halfway point of the second period. King slaps it off, wins the draw, and the attack pick up the puck as it goes off the stick of number 34, Dunlop in the zone. Attack centered out in front, loose puck, just slides by the goal. On top of it is Laird, and again, and again Gibson had a chance and couldn't put it by that. Threw off a leg as Dunlop Kunde had a chance. They still have it, Brampton, trying to get the puck out. Attack just kind of end up on Gibson, could get the puck and do a little forecheck and chasing after Laird. Laird tries to get it up the board, does, then stolen at coming off the bench, Campbell, and a good stop by Rowan. That was a rocket as it come off the wrist shot that was just...
Yeah, he really was able to step in there after a bad clearing attempt right through the high slot above the circles, and had plenty of daylight there. He let a shot go from pretty far out, but got a lot on it, and Rowan kind of handcuffed him a little, but he controlled the rebound.
He was onside too, because he come off that bench.
Yeah.
That door's just inside the blue line, so came out and stole the puck. Brampton has the puck coming through center. Wagayan.
Real nice shot, and Bumstead getting in great position, handled it, and dropped down to cover it up.
Wagayan had a really good chance to put that away, but Bumstead, like you said, made a good stop on it. Fence have moved up on these faceoffs. Attack get on top of it. Knocked off into the corner quickly after it is DeMeyer. There's a shot. Oh, it was deflected in by number 19, Ella Hill.
And again, that was Mason Small on the shot, and it looks like Brampton's going to go to the penalty box once again on a trip.
Looks like Hill's heading to the penalty box.
Again, Brampton's kind of building a little momentum here, so Owen Sound will get the opportunity to go back up one here on the power play and sort of cool Brampton's jets a little bit.
Well, they after that goal, they sure have been a little more.
They've been a little more frisky on the puck. They were creating some opportunities, and Bumstead has been there to shut the door on a couple occasions.
Bernard took a slap shot that didn't have a lot on it towards the net. Attack trying to control the puck in the zone. Alex Slums takes a shot towards the net. Steered off Rowan and then fired down the ice by the Brampton 45s. Overskating it is Bernard. And they get it back up. Slumsky overskated it again. Finally, Slumsky's going to get on a nice move to get by the defense. Gets it off to Ward. Ward has a chance, shoots it, just whistles it wide. High on the right side of the goal. Boy, he's going to be thinking about that one tonight when he's having his burger. Bernard at the blue line. Slumsky tried to slide it in front, then throwing it down the ice on a slap shot. Going to make it count, too, because it's going to get to the net.
Almost.
Bernard.
Needed the sweeper.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Barfoot off his stick. Puck is loose. Gibson overskated it. Scott, pardon me. Gibson turns. Gibson has some time. Nice pass across ice. Little move to get free. There's a shot. Good stop by Roland. He's got that big pad on it. Steered it off into the corner. Chasing after it is Gibson. Gibson tries to send it out front. Loose puck in front. King couldn't get it out. Kept it at the blue line. There's a shot. Good save. Long shot. That shot was by number 5, Peachy. And
I think we're going to get a penalty here. They're going to talk about whether that's what kind of call that's going to be.
I'd like to see that again. I didn't think it was blatant, but you can't tell.
I mean, definitely got him on the numbers there. Whether how intentional it was or not, it was
Yeah, I don't think it was intentional. I think he was just trying to. Although these kids are become the attack, trying to kill this penalty off. One way to do it is go up by Scott. Couldn't get around. Feltus.
Whoa.
Feltus gave it up at the blue line.
I don't know what the call could possibly be here.
Well, there's two.
Oh.
Penalty box door came open, so safety reasons they blew the play dead, and that's a wise move by the officials. Probably didn't close properly when they come out, and those doors are heavy with the glass sitting on it too. So I know that because I spent a lot of time there. Could have had a phone in the desk when I played. So hate to say that. That's terrible. Here come Brampton through center, losing in such. Lost his footing at center ice, and if they had a chance to get free off a skate. Oh, that was quite a hit. I didn't like that. I think that's a lot of bodies falling all over the place. Aljoy takes it down ice.
We get an offside, it looks like.
We got an injured player, too, over on the attack bench. I don't know if he hurt himself going through the door or whatever, but offside call. You know, they're really looking, the trainer's looking after him down at the far side. I don't know. Face-off outside the blue line. Smith, they're either way, Weston Campbell. Now they're looking at the clock.
Well, I think they're still trying to figure out how to get the penalties off the Brampton side, and they've got 2 up there with 0-0-0 on them.
Well, 19's got 0-0-0, so his penalty's over. Tack still killing this off. So,
looks like we're going to get another call here. We're going to have our first 5-on-3 of the game. So certainly an opportunity for
Brampton to tie this up. Is it 5-on-3?
5-on-3.
Somebody's making noise. These Brampton fans. Folks, you want to watch some good hockey? Come on down and watch the kids play on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday here in the afternoon and Sunday at the Julie. You'll see Moan Sound Minor hockey at its best. And fired down the ice.
Yeah, that was a real good job making sure you had enough air underneath that to get it by Mason Small, who's manning the point here.
Campbell missed the forecheck. King bringing it up over the blue line. Small, pardon me. Tack, get it. Off a body, bouncing in front. Brampton can't pick up the loose puck. Tack, get it again. Nice move just to get it down the ice, head to the bench. That was Campbell on that puck really quickly. 3 more off the bench, keep them fresh. Alex Slumsky out there with Feltus. Slumsky steals it. There's a shot. Score! Short-handed.
Short-handed. Two-man short-handed on just a blatant giveaway. Unfortunately, the Brampton defender with a little soft saucer pass. It didn't really seem to be going to anybody in particular. And
well, that's a huge goal at this time of the game because they still have a power play. It'll be 10 seconds with 5 on 3, and then it'll be still a minute for another chance for Brampton to get a power play goal. Nice goal, as you saw the replay on your screen. Stole that puck and ended up going down the ice and then put it away. There's Slumsky again. Alex Slumsky. And causing havoc in the defensive zone. Up to Nguyen, he's down ice, passes right across. Good pass and a nice defensive play on top of that by Ward as he got a piece of it. Tack, just dump it down the ice, just a nice safe thing to do. Then fired in, this is going to be icing, I believe. Yes, it is. Feltus on top of it. Just got to be aware you are on the ice so you can.
I mean, how things can change in a couple minutes here. You've got Brampton that was pressing, creating opportunities, getting a power play, then a two-man advantage, and then promptly turning it over into a goal, and now they haven't been able to gain entry on their man up.
Scott. Being told where to put his stick. Didn't get himself waved out anyway. Scott along the boards. King turns. Nice move to get away from his man. King into this. There's the. Oh, I had a chance. As King set it up nicely. Kumar back on the point. King has it again. King gets a shot. Going in the wrong direction. And if King had got a little more on that shot, you can see him shaking his head. If he had a little more on that shot, as Bumstead was sliding across, just got the mid out and kept it from going over the line.
That was very reminiscent of King's earlier goal of the game when he came out from the corner. Just a nice little shot. He had a lot more on that one the first time around.
Penalty's over. Reed come out of the penalty box. He's got a chance to get to this puck. Does, steals it on, a nice play. Yeah. At the D.
It was Mason Small again. He's had a really strong game in the Brampton squad.
King down the right wing, then he's dumped. So you can hear the people below say that's a hook. I don't know. Referees do a pretty darn good job from the Old Sun Referees Association. Dan Blackburn and getting guys to organize training session. There's a shot. Quentin Rowan squeezes it. And Tack have another shot on goal. 36 seconds remaining in the second period. Face-off deep to the right of Quentin Rowan. Even though he's given up 4 goals, has played very, very well in that net. And at this point in time has a good chance of being player of the game in my book. But Smalls had an excellent game too. So pass up through center ice. Aljoy has it. Aljoy trying to get man, does, but just whistles it wide. On top is Blackburn, Avery Blackburn. Aljoy at the blue line. Jeez. Bernard just slides it back. Chester had a chance to, I thought he was heading to the bench, but not. There's the horn. There's the horn, and we've had pretty good games so far, scoring-wise, for the Owen Sound Junior Attack as they're up 4-2 on Brampton. But we kind of said at the beginning of this game that it looked like Brampton not being their last place team shouldn't be giving Owen Sound too much trouble, but they have. Actually, I think that Owen Sound's lucky to be up 4-2.
Yeah, I mean, Brampton just doesn't quite have the the depth up front maybe to finish some of their opportunities, but they've had a pretty good showing by Joey King scored a nice goal. Aaron Dunlop Kende had a goal earlier in the game, and as we've spoken before, Mason Smalls had a really strong game in the back end. So they've had some good contributions. They just need to get a couple more guys going here in the third period. They've already exceeded their average goals per game with getting 2 in a game. So, they've only got 20 goals for this season in 16 games. So they're putting it all out there today, and Owen Sound is, by statistical analytics, would have the upper hand here, with having unlikely Brampton scoring 3 in a period, let alone 3 in a game, but there's been no quit in them so far.
That's very true. There's been no quit. Lying on top of the puck was King. King got it up to Hill. Hill couldn't keep it in. On stick of Slumsky. Slumsky's got a goal, and a beauty he did too. Yeah. Couldn't handle the puck. Hill takes it out. And then King up ice along with Hill. King got through and loses his footing and goes down. And is lying in a heap at the end of the Ice River, bottled right there. Picture on the boards.
Yeah, there is definitely couple players that slid by the net there on that opportunity by King, and one pile on top of the other in a collision. There's certainly no intent there on a body check or otherwise, but we do have one of the Brampton players down as a result, and looks like the trainer is coming out to see what we got going on.
Well, those boards are pretty solid, and if you're sliding into them uncontrollably, you're going to see them.
Yeah, and here we go. He kind of took a header just on his own, and the Owen Sound defender kind of got a knee in the back of their shoulder there as they collided going into the boards, but probably either got a shoulder injury or a little wind knocked out of him. And
well, I think that one thing we're going to be looking about is the fact that the boards are a lot softer this year as they're going to be next year, because I understand there's some construction going to take place at the Bay Shore. Replace the floor and the
boards and the glass. Yep.
And of course, refrigeration systems in the floor too. So all that is going to be redone, and I think all of the ice service is one of the better ones in the area. It will be even better, and of course, we'll have to see if the Bay Shore Bounce resurfaces and comes back. Hope he didn't do too much. It looks like he's favoring his shoulder, because that's what ran into the boards. And remember, these kids are just 10 years old, 11 years old, and those kind of injuries, I mean, it hurts. And Joey King at center wins the draw. King gets a shot on goal. And Bumstead had to be alert on that, because that was quick. That was right off the face-off, 3 steps, boom. Not particularly a hard shot, but one that gives all kinds of trouble. King almost won that draw too. Tack, get it, take it behind your own net. 2 periods in the books. This is early in the third. Tack quickly on top of the puck. On this side, Scott slides it up along the boards, trying to get it out. Finally does. Gets it up to, I believe, Gibson. Gibson down the wing. Brampton player right with him. Brampton player loses his footing, but Gibson's still after puck. Puck along the wall. Brampton trying to get it out, can't. Barfoot. And Such. Such got a hold of the loose puck, tried to set Barfoot up, and got bothered by the Brampton forward. Small coming in on goal. Doesn't get a lot on that one. Went off the skates of Crone and off into the corner. Tack coming out again. Finally just cleared out. Gibson along Barfoot. Gibson gonna forecheck. Brampton bringing that puck out. Doing a little forechecking. Was Campbell. Pass it off to Campbell, but Campbell finally gets a loose puck. Off his stick, there's a shot by Young. Scored! Nothing. Crone got the goal, went through the 5-hole, went into the net. But that's what you're going to see on this when you see the replay is that Crone never quit. He managed to got himself in position. The hard shot wasn't hard, but it was towards the net. Unfortunately, Rowan couldn't squeeze it, so here, Rogers replay.
Yeah, I think we might have had number 11 there pick up just a quick release right along the ice, and yeah, just beat him 5-hole.
Campbell's going to get an assist on that because he was the last man to touch the puck before Crone got it in. But Campbell lost the puck, and then Crone was Johnny on the spot. And as good goal scorers do, they go to the net when there's an opportunity. And he was Johnny on the spot, and Campbell gave up the puck real fast. There's a shot and a nice stop by Bumstead. Campbell's pass there and pass. Now it's a little bit better on that one. Good glove saved by Rowan.
Yeah, looked pretty,
pretty
matter-of-factly on that one. Yeah, absolutely.
I thought so, exactly. That describes it both ways. Matter-of-fact and routine. I do this all the time, so I'm going to do it again kind of thing. Oh, it's just a Saturday afternoon at the rink. Brampton couldn't get it out. Kept in by Ward. Ward playing hockey as an 11-year-old is a pretty big boy. Griffin Ward, number 15. Puck slides outside. Jack have it again, then tried to get it out, couldn't. On top of it, Slumsky. Slumsky got that shorthanded goal, and rarely do you see a goal scored with 5-on-3. And that's one he can remember for now we're getting a whistle. Getting an interference call. Brampton, on sound. Mm-hmm. Number 19, I think, is going to get Slumsky is going to get it. Or Tracy Such. See what number they put up beside it on the clock? No, number 16 it was. That's Leighton Reed is going to the penalty box for interference. So Brampton has a chance to get within one if they can get one on this power play. They do have control. Puck fired towards the net, then slid up along the boards, kept in by number 9. Of course, that's Holmbrook. And puck just goes by Holmbrook down the ice, but chasing after it is Mason Small. And you can be assured that if he gets some room, he's gonna motor with it. Small in behind the net. Here he comes. Oh, nice pass up, back off the skate. Small picks it up, and then he's dumped. And Small just keeps right after it. Stuck in behind the goal. After on top of that is Crone. Luke Crone trying to get it out. Crone is body checked, and then it's dumped down the ice. Small going to chase it down. Forechecking is Barfoot. Barfoot steals it. Barfoot had a chance to take it out in front. Chesser, Gibson. Chesser has it by his stick. Chesser gets control. King has a chance. King's got some wheel. King gets some space. There's a shot in on goal, loose puck. Not getting in it. Oh. Not sure whether that was a slash or just trying to get the stick. That was a frustration by Small. Brampton, Small at the blue line. King with him in the circle, and then Hill. Oh. Boy, there's two of them are going to the penalty box for rough play. I wouldn't be surprised to send both of them to the dressing room. See what happens here. They're sending head check. Well, no, they're saying, I thought they'd be sending in the dressing room, but it just looks like 2-2.
Looks like they sent Campbell off, so he's definitely gone. Number 20 on Owen Sound.
They sent him to the dressing room?
Yep. Because they were, Reed still in the box.
So is Hill.
And here comes it looks like Blackburn to serve whatever minors we got, or whatever penalty we have going up on the board.
Well, I haven't seen Hill go to the dressing room.
No, actually, they've already sent Weston Campbell off, so he's gone to the dressing room.
But it was Hill and Ella Hill and Campbell that were sort of.
Yeah, Hill's in the penalty box, so yeah. Whatever.
I think whoever started that went. I think Campbell did, and.
Yeah, I think Campbell gave a shot to Mason Small, who was underneath him on the pile, and Ella Hill came to the rescue, and then Campbell finished it off. So.
Well, it would be kind of nice to see the replay on that, but that's not always it. But.
We're certainly taking a lot of conversation here with 9:44 to go in a 5-2 hockey game. So
nothing's gone up at the clock yet, so we can't tell you what the penalties are or whether they're misconducts or. Aljoy is skating back and forth. I just wonder what the face-off is going to be. Referees are still talking to the coaches.
Here we go. So we got a little Campbell get a little shot and another shot.
Yeah.
And Hill came with a little
push to knock it off.
Cross check and then came back again. Whoop.
Oh, head check. That's what that.
Yeah.
That stick come up. I mean, it's one thing about the shot, but I mean that was definitely a head check. So nothing's changing on the clock as far as 20, as the attacker's still on the power play.
Yeah, I don't.
Or pardon me, the 45s are still on the power play. So I'm not sure what they're going to do with the clock or who's going to get what. But definitely Campbell deserved to go because he had 2 shots with a stick to the face mask of Hill. So 5-on-3 again.
Oh, and Campbell's back. So.
Okay, Chester is now headed to the penalty box. So going back to the players' bench, pardon me. Looks like Campbell's going to get 4. Yeah. And Hill's going to get 2, probably. So anyway, 5-on-3 again, and the attack shoot it out. King overskates and finally dumped out. Nice. Owen Sound will be shorthanded for the next 4 minutes. Reed wasn't sure he could come out of the penalty box or not.
Oh, nice little dish there.
Loose puck in front. There's the shot. Good stop by Bumstead, but didn't get a lot of wood on it, and I believe it was number 8. Nguyen has had a chance and just couldn't get that bouncing puck settled enough to, but did get it on goal. Never hurts to put it on goal. Brampton, 3:23, a double minor to Campbell. And I certainly don't know what. Hill was still in the box, and her penalty never went up on the board, so yeah. They're just letting the first penalty go over, and Campbell. In front of, there's a shot off a body. Nice block by Such. Gibson. Ward offside, and Ward threw a really nice body check on Gibson. That contact at the blue line. 8:37 remaining in the game. Junior attack this afternoon. The U11's in control with that amount of time remaining at 45s are on the power play. Got a chance. Naguya and Dunlop Kunde had a chance, and then they just dumped it down the ice. And Rowan had to stop the puck as it was headed towards the net on the clearing attempt. Slumsky made it difficult for the number 14, which is Braden DeMeyer. And it came outside the line. They're going to call offside. Campbell sitting in the box for 4 minutes with his extracurricular activities. I guess he must have thought he was thrown out, so
yeah,
that's why he went to the bench. Scott. Slumsky's just going to shoot it down the ice. Small heading after it. Puck knocked off on the small stick. Puck tried to get, didn't hit a Brampton player, but picked up by but I believe Scott. Puck along the boards. Tried to headman it up. Small in behind his own goal. Hill is still in the penalty box. Unless she can't leave until
there's a whistle.
Yeah, because there's 5 on the ice. 5 on 5.
Nice little stop-up move.
Oh, got one in. Well, I'll tell you, Hayden Bumstead would like to have that one back.
Yeah, I think that little stop-up to create some space here. He was bit of a flopper, and he just had a hard time controlling that as the puck bounced. Wasn't really set, and it squibbed in on him.
Just went by his pad, and still on the power play, Owen Sound. Hill still in the box. Yep, Hill's still there. So I guess they're just both in for it. Why'd they wipe out the penalty now?
Well, it was in the last 2 minutes of that double minor, so I'm not sure what is happening, but Brampton's still in this game at 5-3 with
7 minutes remaining. You're bang on. Attack half. Slumsky tried to get it through the zone. Reed, he couldn't. Here come Brampton. Nice play by Luke Crone to take his man out and do it so that there was no penalty call.
Yeah, just did a good job of angling and eliminating ice space and squeezed them off.
Here comes the attack through center, right on the stick. With number 16, Leighton Reed. He couldn't corral it or deflect it towards the goal. Reed out of the corner takes a shot. And Quentin Rowan having to be sharp on that one because it was not quite a wraparound, but come back out front and shot it. And Quentin Rowan has seen a lot of rubber this afternoon, and but still has to be tight, tough, because there's a shot in front, stopped, cleared. Coming through center. Number 33, and that's Mason Small, and it's offside at the blue line. And that was a cold offside, no doubt about it. Gibson at center ice, along with DeMeyer taking the face-off. Small on one wing, and number 18, Wagila on the other. Ryland Reed. Win the draw at their own sound. No penalties now because both of them are over. Although Campbell's still sitting in the penalty box. Hill's gone. So I'm not sure what's happening with them. In the attack, are playing 5-on-5.
We got an offside.
5-on-5, and I don't understand why Campbell's still in the box. Well, that's a good possibility of misconduct taking place because that's why he went to the dressing room, and I was.
Yeah, it's, I think there was less than 10 minutes to go, though, so you'd think they would just send them off.
Slumsky in on goal. Nice stop by Quentin Roman. Well, I guess Hill must have got 4 minutes, too, because still in the box. Small, up over the blue line. Stops, turns. Small. Boy, I'm telling you, can he stick at him? Gets knocked down. Yeah, he looked at the referee.
I don't know how that wasn't a trip on that.
Barfoot. Yeah, me either. Barfoot. There's a. Oh, what a great stop by Rowan on a beautiful setup. Gibson had a chance to put that away and didn't. Mugilla down the side. Mugilla. He takes the shot. Rebound out in front. Ward. Reed couldn't get a stick on it. It was bouncing. Pinched in. Kept it inside the line. Was Riley Laird. Pocket. Scores! Just hard work.
Yeah, just stayed with it. No real nose for the puck there, and looked like it went through, snuck through Bumstead's 5-hole there at the side of the net. And again, this Brampton team has been quite resilient and capitalizing on their opportunities through hard work.
Wagela with 4:37 left in the game gets the goal. You can see it on your screen, and the Jets kept working for it, and gets it in on goal. Brampton, Laird just fires it in deep. Tack have it. Such, I believe that. Such gets it again. He's going to take it out. 4-on-3 if they get this working. Such tries to go, get it, sets it up in front, shoots. And Rowan, Johnny on the spot. Good rush by Such and a good finish too. And on both ways, both by the forward and by the goaltender on that particular play. Rowan made a really good stop on that. Didn't get fooled with all the traffic in front. Attack, get control of the face-off as they win it. There's a shot right in front. And of course, Reed had a chance, but he was in too tight to get that on the goal. Chesser on the point, along with Bernard. Reed shoots it off a body in front. Chesser kicks to the blue line, just fires it right back in. And Scott trying to get out. Got knocked down inadvertently and then had trouble getting to his feet. I thought he hit. Then King tried to get control, couldn't. Chesser, Bernard. Here comes the attack down the left wing. There's a long shot. It whistled wide, just over the top of the net. Attack, good forecheck. Barfoot. Scott. Scott on top of it. Scott. Kept in by Nard on one side. Reed right in the slot, picks up the pass. There's a shot and just steered off into the corner by Rowan. Chesser, little backhander just to keep it inside the zone. Reed just loses it on the stick of Aljoy, and then he has his stick lifted and the puck comes out. Brampton. Oh, we're getting a call there.
Yeah.
Boy, you heard the comment coming off the bench. What are you doing? That was number 16, Leighton Reed. Going to end up getting a penalty. Come in with Campbell. Campbell's been in that penalty box a long time, should have took a book. Brampton on the power play. 2 minutes. 2 minutes or less, and I'm telling you, you're going to goaltender's got to come. Barfoot. Along the boards. Barfoot. Loses it to Small. Small. And Barfoot comes back. Lifts Small stick. Still has it. Brampton. Oh. I believe Chesser was there. Cleared it off into the corner. Taka got to remember they're killing a penalty. That wasn't incidental contact. Tags just get it outside the zone. Smart play. 2 minutes remaining here in this game. Owen Sound up 5-4. Brampton, there's a bouncing puck. Whoa! Got through 2 players and on goal. And Hayden Bumstead had to be sharp on that. Thrown down the ice. Barfoot trying to get through, do a little forechecking. Picked up behind the net. Along the boards, Blackburn. Wagila trying to make a move, has a check. Small. Shot knocked down in front by Such by. They're changing up. I haven't seen the goalie go yet. I haven't run for me. It would have been a long time. But Blackburn. And there's
another penalty coming here, so we're going to get a two-man advantage with a minute to go.
I'd pull a goalie. Never mind waiting around. There's 1:05 remaining. You got 5-on-3. 26 seconds. Then you're going to have a 5-on-4. Call timeout. Bring the goalie. It's 210 feet to the other end, so there's Slumsky being told he's got to win that draw. I think he's going to go take it at center. Chesley. Last minute, the goalie does, yeah, he's going off. He's got to go off. Well,
maybe not with the two-man advantage.
I don't know, Steve. I would pull the goalie.
I would too, but they're as things have played out so far, there's not a lot of playmaking that's been going on here, so the extra guy might get in the way rather than being an advantage. So
yeah, there's a certain amount of truth to that. I agree with you.
They're just going to have to get something to the net and whack away.
There he goes. They open the gate, and there he goes.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering because he never went to the meeting. He just kind of stood at the door and, are you going to take me off? Are you not going to take me off? Or whatever. So. That's center, DeMeyer.
Whoa.
Attack on the puck. Got to get it out of the zone. And they do. That's a big play. Time running down, 52 seconds. Up to King. King has it. One of the better players on that Brampton team. King gets it right on the stick of Vagela.
Oh.
There's a shot just whistled wide. Tack get it. Taking it back, not a bad move. Max Bernard. And there's the shot. Got it out. But they cleared. No, they haven't. 14 hasn't got out yet. And that's. Now they're changing up. 21 seconds.
Well, they did get that shot away, but couldn't find the net. He got a lot on it. But
6-on-5. 5 players don't sound. There's a loose puck at the side, and that gobbled up by Slumsky, and I think fired down the ice.
And that's
Small.
Gonna do it. Yep.
Small up to Vagila. Whoa. There goes the horn.
Oh, geez, another really good game here this afternoon, and Brampton was on top of their game as far as reaching out for that first win of the year, and just came up a little short.
You see that the 45's got 4. Owen Sound Junior Tech got 5. Entertaining hockey game, good goaltending at both ends of the rink, believe it or not, with the score. Both goaltenders played string, Quentin Rowan and Hayden Bumstead. And Bumstead was the one that came out victorious, but a good match from game 1 to whatever. And to pick a player from these two teams. But I'll tell you one thing, I was really impressed with Mason Small with the Brampton 45s. And he played at both ends of the rink. He handled the puck well. He was solid defensively. He gave everything they had. I think he picked up a goal. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Small from the Brampton 45s is the player of the game. And who would you pick for the player of the game here? Because you got strong games from Alex Slumsky and Alexander Gibson, strong game. Hayden Bumstead played strong in goal, but
yeah, I think Trace and Such had a pretty good game as well. So yeah, there's so could give them all the star, but Alex Slumsky, I think he had the best game. Got a couple of goals or at least a goal and assist for sure that I know about. Forgot to write it down. That's your job. You're supposed to check it off. So Steve. What can I tell you? Yeah, I better sharpen up on the details. Yeah.
Well, we're certainly having some fun bringing this game to you this afternoon. This is Weekend in the Rink on Rogers TV, and Steve and Gord. This is a great way to spend a Saturday afternoon and watching the kids play hockey, which you folks can do too. If you want to come down to the arena, we've got 3,200 seats, and I bet you we can find one for you. These kids would love to see people come and watch a game on a Saturday afternoon. But we are extremely pleased that you tuned in to Rogers TV to watch us. For those streaming, again, on the low, this is new technology for all of us, especially us old guys, and we hope you've enjoyed the contest this afternoon too. This has been Weekend in the Rink here on Rogers TV. Thanks for inviting us into your living rooms.
Well, that was...
My childhood was quite difficult growing up in the foster system. As a foster child, you don't get access to a lot of the same opportunities that biological children would. When I started post-secondary, the grants that I received from Children's Aid Foundation of Canada gave me the opportunity to choose what I wanted to do and not limit my choices to what I could afford on my own. Education makes every child unstoppable. My childhood was quite difficult growing up in the foster system. As a foster child, you don't get access to a lot of the same opportunities that biological children would. When I started post-secondary, the grants that I received from Children's Aid Foundation of Canada gave me the opportunity to choose what I wanted to do and not limit my choices to what I could afford on my own. Education makes every child unstoppable.
With Rogers TV, you can cheer on the home team from the comfort of your living room. We'll head to the rink, the field, the court, or the pitch, so you don't have to. Tune in and cheer on your local amateur athletes on Rogers TV.
When I decided to go back to university, the Children's Aid Foundation of Canada supported me the whole way through. Having been in foster care for so long and seeing how the system can be firsthand, I truly believe that if I weren't to have those support systems, I wouldn't have been able to further my education. Education makes every child unstoppable.
Everybody knows not to drink and drive, but some people still think it's okay to take drugs and drive. Police have the authority, the ability, and the tools to determine if drivers are impaired by legal or illegal drugs. And because drug-impaired drivers can pose just as great a risk as drunk drivers, they face the same penalties, like the loss of their driver's license, a criminal record, fines, and more. A message from the RCMP, the Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police, and Arrive Alive, Drive Sober.
When I decided to go back to university, the Children's Aid Foundation of Canada supported me the whole way through. Having been in foster care for so long and seeing how the system can be firsthand, I truly believe that if I weren't to have those support systems, I wouldn't have been able to further my education. Education makes every child unstoppable.
Welcome to Weekend in the Rink. You see the lovely Bayshore Community Center on your screen. If you're watching it, the drone out there taking pictures. That's the third angle we've seen this afternoon. It's kind of nice to see that arena that's been named after Harry Lumley, and it's one of the smaller rinks in the OHL, but yet there's some character to it, and it's going to get a little bit of a facelift. Well, inside the boards and the rink and whatnot are going to be changed, the ice surface, but it's home. It's also home to Weekend in the Rink. Steve McCarthy, Gord Chapman bringing you this afternoon. Thank you for welcoming us into your homes. We do 3 different broadcasts, and just I know we're working all this afternoon. Just again, to the Owen Sound Attack, we would like to our condolences for Faye Harshman passing away, and great loss to the community and to the Attack. But this afternoon we've seen 2 games by the Junior Attack, winning both of them.
Or losing one, winning one.
Oh, I forgot.
Strong effort in the first game, the U10 game versus Kitchener, and came out on top in the U11 game versus Brampton 5-4. So.
Well, see, I was giving you something to do.
There you go.
Correcting me. You feel good now?
Much better, yeah.
It's a fun thing for Steve and I to do, to come down on a Saturday afternoon, bring these games to us, and we can watch minor hockey. The Owen Sound Minor Hockey Group is one of the best organizations in Ontario, and it's kind of fun to bring into these games. And of course, we're always patting ourselves on the back, but they do a tremendous job in putting the kids on the ice, providing training and whatnot for the coaches, the managers, and the trainers, and those who are involved with the healthcare part of the business. And each one of these teams, all their coaches, all their players go to courses so that they can be behind the benches and make it as safe as possible for the kids that are out on the ice. And you cannot thank the volunteers enough, because none of these coaches are paid, but they take their time and their effort to come out and play and coach hockey and be involved. You know, that's just not for Owen Sound minor hockey, but the soccer, baseball, all the summer sports, any thing, you know, any organization in Owen Sound. And we're remiss in not mentioning it in the first 2 games about the fact that the sponsorships by local businesses that keep these hockey teams and keep the jerseys on the backs of these players, and ice time and their monetary resources given to Owen Sound minor hockey and all the sports. If it wasn't for local business, we wouldn't be having a lot of these kids play hockey or baseball or soccer or whatever sport that they're involved in. And as I always say, it's great to support the local business, buy local, And enough that you get the personal touch. It's not that I'm saying that we don't get. Canadian Tire has a great program, and they give back to the community in their own right way. But the big box stores and all that, sometimes we look for some sponsorship from them too, and it would be nice to see that. And but buy local. They are your friends. They are your family, and they they are community minded. So please, all support local business. Mm-hmm. And that said, Guelph Griffins, Owen Sound Junior Tech U12 are coming to town, and they're actually going to be out behind us in a few minutes as the ice just finished getting flooded. And of course, you see the Woolwich. What a great organization too. The Woolwich Wildcats have been all the way up the board and whatnot, but there you're looking at the attack, right? Smack dab in the middle of it all, but Matt are in 6th place. Can't afford to lose another game. No,
they certainly, we got Hespeler nipping at their heels, and, still with a win here certainly will solidify their playoff spot, and, their Guelph is probably, they're on the cusp there, and they certainly are going to need to get a win here to make sure they can hang on. It looks like they're sitting in 8th right now.
Well, that's what they have to do. So, but today's a big game also too, because they, like you said, they don't want to lose any ground to them. You've always wanted to beat the teams that are below you. That's the last thing you want to do is lose to a team. Playoffs start in January, so they're working out their schedules and finding what level they're going to be playing at. I'm assuming 8th will play first, and so they do not want to finish in 8th. They want to get up as high the ladder as they possibly can, so they don't have to play those powerhouses at 1, 2, and 3. So, it's not anything can happen in these playoff rounds, and so it's these are the tests. These are what they're going to learn in the game. So when they get down into the playoffs, they got an opportunity to get to some point where they will be better than what they are. But again, too. The important thing is to play the game, and that's what we're going to see here on this afternoon on Rogers TV. Don't forget, folks, I also want to let you know that be careful. It's Christmas time. Don't do silly things that are going to get yourself in trouble, especially when you're driving an automobile, but make it a safe and sound holiday, because kids are going to be out of school in a week, so they're going to be out playing road hockey and doing things. I know my street has road hockey games going at both ends, so it's kind of neat to watch them go out there and play. And so be careful. Those kids are going to be out of school. Also, the holiday season, I hope everybody has a long one and a safe one, so and a good one. So on behalf of Rogers crew at Weekend in the Rink, have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas. Sounds like a good plan.
Sounds like a very good plan.
Anyway, we're going to turn around. We're going to watch these kids warm up and see what happens right now as the Guelph Griffins come into town. Of course, they've got the Guelph jerseys on, but they are the university colors, not, which is kind of goes hand in hand with Guelph uniforms that have come out of Guelph for years, and the OHL club doesn't have the same black and gold and red as the minor hockey organization there. But nice looking uniforms though, just the same. Boy, they got a kid on that team that looks like he's a giant. It's kind of...
Yeah, they got a couple big...
79. I think it is Nathan Casalado who... we got some interesting names on the Guelph Griffins, and if we mispronounce them, we apologize for it. I want to say hello to those folks out there that are streaming and this game going back to Guelph and other parts of Ontario where grandparents and uncles and aunts will be watching. We hope that you folks get back and enjoy this game on Rogers TV. Here from the Lumley Bayshore Community Center here in Owen Sound and in the MacArthur Arena. I can't remember. So the arena part, the community center, so. I always thought we'd have 3 officials on the ice, but I guess we're just going to have 2. No body contact at this age division, I think.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised you're going to see some pretty solid contact there. During the game, got one of the Owen Sound goaltenders, which is number 1, Liam Odette, guarding the penalty box just below us as he's doing his exercise in his warm-up. I don't think he's going to be the starter. I think we're looking at number 30, Jack Harris. And I believe we're going to have number 1, Jace Wells, will be the starting goaltender for the Guelph Griffins. And there goes the horn. We're going to get started very, very shortly. Have our 3rd game of the afternoon here on Rogers TV State. Our game sometime gets replayed too, so check your local listings and you will see us on TV. Don't forget the Attack Wrap on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, and of course the Attack on Rogers TV. I think they're coming from, not sure it'll be on Rogers tonight, but it certainly will be in Flint, but I believe you might be able to find it on the OHL app on your TV if you do have that. And unfortunately, Rogers doesn't carry the games from the U.S. and it's coming from Flint. So they're in Sarnia last night. Took one on the chin. Unfortunately, lost 5-2, I think it was. But this afternoon, we're 1-1 on our telecast here on Rogers Television, as I was so quickly corrected by Steve McCarthy, who's my cohort today up here in the box, and it's a great way to spend an afternoon, and you'll see this game get started very, very soon. The other thing you can tell a starting goaltender, he doesn't bring a stick out when he comes through the handshake.
That's a pretty good, telltale sign he's not quite ready to play,
Yeah, something like that anyway.
And it looks like we do have the correct time on the clock. His last game they ended up playing 15-15-15, but I think that must have been an omission by the timekeeper. So we're going to start period. It's going to be a 10-15-15. Oh, okay. I see how we made it up there with 10-minute second period. So thanks, Mark. I thought we were blowing by the second period quickly there, but I thought it might have just been a lot of fast and furious action.
I thought that was a quick period too. I didn't even notice at the time of the 10 seconds, but 10 minutes. So Griffins have the puck fired at the goal, blocked in front. Here come the Attack out of their own zone. Up ice. Number 20, Liam down. Lost the puck along the boards. Here come Koza. Koza has it. Rayo. He couldn't handle it. Gets to the bench. In behind the goal. Attack slide it up along the boards to Campbell. Campbell has it again. Nice pass through center. Great breakout. Little slide pass. Heads to the bench. Going to split the defense. That's McCutcheon, and McCutcheon just couldn't get the job done because he had 2 black jerseys on his case. Up ice is Kozak. Couldn't handle it. Brody Brown in the corner. Brown overskates it, picking it up fast as Coburn. Coburn gonna turn back and get the puck again and slide it up along the wing to McCutcheon, and McCutcheon just off his stick, he hits to the bench. And changing after is Cozolato, and so Cozolato is a big 12-year-old. Coburn in his own zone, backs up a bit with the puck, had trouble controlling on his stick as the forecheck was there. Salazzo couldn't get back to the loose puck. Trying to center it up. Right play, just a little missed his man. Shot right on goal. Harris makes the save. Harris is quite the good little goaltender. We've seen him a couple of times on Saturday afternoon and has always played well, and is going to be an up-and-coming goaltender for the Attack for a while. So I enjoyed watching him. Shot right into the slot area, loose puck. Slapping around out of the attack, managed to win the battle out there for it. They slide it back and then just slide it down the ice and then stop at the rail. Rail just slides it up. Hamilton couldn't handle it. Then off a body in front, Tack having trouble with that puck in the neutral zone. Finally just backhanded up, and Salazzo has a chance. Salazzo in tight, shoots it high, and just missed the glove hand. Kept it at the blue line by Hewitt. Puck passed across the ice. As Hamilton had a chance to pick it up and couldn't. Baker. Tack with a little bit of forecheck gets the puck into the corner. Looking to, and stolen. Nice play at the blue line. And intercepting that pass was Hewitt. Hewitt, too many people in the in that area. Koza skates up right, goes by one. Tack it back in time to make the play. And number 29 for Mosiak, he just threw it in. There's a shot off the body in front and just iced. No. And I don't think it's going to go.
Nope.
On top of that is for Mosiak. Mosiak has it. Dumps it up along the boards, gets the passes. It was off a leg. Mosiak through center. Another big kid, Guelph. There's a shot just whistled through the blue paint. On top of it, knifing it back into Sampson. Down along the boards, Castellato. Mosiak has it again in his own zone. Tried to get it up to Koza. And just went by his stick. In behind the net, Coburn just dumps it back. Got it up the board to McCutcheon, who couldn't handle the pass. Kept in by Sampson. And here come the attack through center. Lead pass broken up by Castellotto. Koza on his stick. Can't handle the pass. It wasn't there where he wanted it to be. Castellato makes a nice save, steals the puck off Elliott as Elliott was trying to get over the red line. Castellato in deep. Center right out into the shot. There's the shot. Scores.
Yeah, Johnny on the spot there, just kind of knifing that in on the backhand.
92, Declan Bothwell, I'm pretty sure got the goal. But the work was Castellato, number 979.
Yeah, threw the puck out in front and hit a defender's skate and sat at the top of the crease. And
Bothwell, I looked for the gift and he got it unwrapped, put it away. It is this hollow time of the year. That's what you tell your players. Go to the net, go to the net. Puck off into the corner. Tack coming back. In front, there's a shot. Good play out of the corner. I believe that was number 9. Tavia Jackson had a chance, just didn't put it away. Kids haven't got the memo yet. When the game is on television on a Saturday afternoon, don't tuck your shirts in the back. The little numbers on the back for us old guys have a hard time reading them from this distance. So. Puck back into the corner, number 7. That's Reed Smith. Hamilton dumps it through center. Kozlak has a chance. In on goal. There's the shot. Scores. What a good goal. What a beauty.
Yeah, you certainly can't fault the goaltender on that. That was a terrific shot just inside the post, over top of the pad. And, you know, at the age groups far beyond this one, that's a goal. So
yeah.
Well executed breakaway pass, and the shooter made no mistake.
You're going to see Hamilton get the puck and just taps it up. Gets it right on the stick of Kozak. Kozak can make no mistake. Boy, that's a goal scorer's shot, because he got his head up, took her down, and let her go, and up 2-0. early in the game, but it's 4 minutes left in the first period. McCutcheon gets on the loose puck. And yet the funny part about it, the attack have outplayed, I thought they've outplayed Guelph for the first.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to kind of execute once they gain possession in the O-zone. So here they go again, though.
Attack coming right on goal. There's a shot off a stick in front.
Yeah, Guelph's done a good job just collapsing at the right time and getting sticks in the way. And I'm just not capable of getting a clear shot at the net so far.
Kozak again got good speed going down the left wing. Bossman stayed with him, and his shot's on goal. Jack Harris put the big mid out and stopped it. Looked more like a first baseman than on that particular play, getting that big glove up. Another sports analogy. Face off. Puck comes back to the blue line. And here comes the attack through center. He's got a chance. If he can catch up there, he gets some space. Does. Looks to the way.
That was a sweet pair of hands there just at the end to dangle it out there and then pull it to the backhand and slide it into the empty cage. So.
Josh McCutcheon, you're going to see him just kind of slide the puck up almost just to keep it in front of him. But there's a case where the goaltender should have gone for him.
Yeah, the goaltender probably should have come out and had that stick extended in the poke check, and we'd be looking at a 2-0 game still.
Castellato coming in on goal, takes the shot, just whistles him wide. Jack Harris had it covered pretty good. There's another shot just wide of the net. On top of McCutcheon. McCutcheon gets the puck out, almost got it up. Elliott does. Elliott gets it. Elliott's got somebody with him. Right on. Shoot. Oh, what a stop.
He shot that all in one motion, but it was a little off balance as he was attempting the shot, and the goaltender stayed with it as he was sliding across the crease.
A beautiful pass, and another great lateral movement by Jace Wells to get over there to get that. Where he robbed the attack of the tying goal, there's no doubt in my mind. Great play, nice setup, and everything else. It was all bang, 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 and it was a good play all the way around. That's what you like to see, although I'd like to see the goal being just a little touch on our own sound fan.
Oh,
that was quite the goal as the backhand, right? Because got the puck out of the corner, come right back up in front.
That was really able to elevate that backhand up in the top part of the net, and again, just winning a puck battle down low, and comes out. Nice little move, and again, goaltender was one-on-one with the shooter, and the shooter won that one.
Well, it's kind of cool, too. You don't always see backhands at this level.
No.
And that was a nice shot. 2-goal lead back to Guelph, the Griffins. Come the attack up the ice, 2 minutes remaining in this game.
Yeah.
Jace Twigger in, tried to get it back in front, couldn't. Brampton right there, forechecking. There's a little bit of a wraparound. There's a little backhand. Oh, through the paint. Attack making some play, but then 97 Baker. There's another shot. Scores!
Backhand goal as well. Again, just great job staying with it, creating the turnover, and those backhands are always so hard for the goaltender to read coming off the stick. And
it's Reed Smith that got the loose puck in the slot area, and Quebec gets inside, gets a
just top of the 5-hole, just through the pants, evaded the pads, and there they are, 3-2 now.
You know what? If he'd stopped that thing, he'd backed himself right into the net. Still would have been a goal.
Yeah.
Attack get that goal with about 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the first. Kozak again. with the puck going down the right wing, stops, looks, still has it, gets it back to Rayo at the point. Rayo's going to get a shot right into the glove. Jack Harrison saw that all the way and going to give the puck to the referee and say, please, face-off time.
Yeah, that was a good shot, but again, with no traffic, it was an easy read by Jack Harrison. He handled it well, and
again, back to the blue. Rayo took a shot off the body in front. On top of it, slapping it off the boards is Coburn. The attack, get it out. Rayo at the blue line. Bothering the attack forward as he's trying to get away. Staying with the puck. Lestora. Kozak. Puck outside, playing a lot in the neutral zone. Bothwell back on the side. Gets Kozak off his stick. Reed. Smith. In the circle in front. Here's it. Right up to Blastora. Has one man to beat. Puck got too front. Kozak just whipped it up into the corner. Kozak at center ice almost got away again. And he was onside. There's he whistled that one right too. Coburn has it on one side, just dumps it out. Then they fire it right back in. By number 8, Videka, pardon me. Clearing it up, Cosolato had to get out of the zone. There's the horn, first period in the books.
yeah, it certainly didn't look like a club with only 3 wins on the year in this league play, because Guelph really busted out here with 3 goals in the first period.
They got some really good players. And you know, it's amazing. You watch these kids play, and you look at their standings, and they're good. They're good. They handle the puck well. They skate well. They play well. And all these other teams that much better? I don't think so. I think these 2 teams look like they could be higher in the standing than what they are. Just are they playing and not getting rewarded, or what's the story on it? (3-2) getting to start the second period. Of course, we do 10, 15, and 15. This period is 15 minutes long. Elliott, McCutcheon, Hewitt, John Shute. Starting the second period, Elliott wins the draw, gets it up to McCutcheon. McCutcheon heads into the zone, and the puck is stolen right off him by Kozak. Attack get on the puck in their own zone. Got to be careful because they're streaking. This team doesn't get out of the lane very often. Casolato had a chance for this shot. So Jackson made a good stop. And for Jack Harrison, pardon me. Puck comes up along the side of the wall. The Griffins keeping it in. Shot off a leg and off a body and just goes by. Casolato in the corner, forechecking. Who's going to win the puck and ends up under Casolato? As he went down, I don't know whether he's hurt or anything, so. Face-off is probably should be going outside because the puck was under Casolato.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, as it is, yep. Good call.
Guelph Griffins up 3-2 here early in the second period on the third game of Rogers Weekend in the Rink. Steve McCarthy, Gord Chapman bringing you this game. Hope you're enjoying it, and thank you for welcoming us into your living rooms or rec rooms or your computer or whatever you're watching on. We're glad to have you aboard. Center ice. Guelph trying to get control of it. Smith has a chance to get up to the pass. There's a shot. Couldn't get it onto his stick, and it went off the heel. Good effort on his part to get to the open ice. Pinching and loses the puck. Nice deed. Get back in time to steal that puck. They keep it inside. Here come the attack again, getting on the loose puck. It's 92. Bothwell had trouble with it. Cross this side. Coming up ice. Number 97 was Grayson Baker, and Baker couldn't handle it. Koza called his name a lot this afternoon. Harkness takes a shot, bouncing in front, skates together, knocks it out. Here's that chance. Smith, can he get back? Good. Smith cannot beat the defenseman. Good back check. There's a shot still. Wells had to make the save. Puck is in behind the net. Bothwell having trouble with the puck, but does manage to keep the player off it. But, well, nice defensive play to slide and take that puck away. Up to McCutcheon. McCutcheon couldn't get by. Face-off as we get the call at the blue line as it's offside. I'm not sure it was too many. That doors in a.
There's a lot of traffic going on in that players' bench door. Pretty close to being too many men, but.
Well, you have to be careful about that all the time. Puck bouncing around, Tack get it. Fired in by Smith. Hamilton on this side, puck intercepted by Bishop. Bishop gets some space. Bishop and then gets it knocked off the stick by number 29, for Mosiak, who's a pretty solid defenseman. Kozak could get the puck up past the blue line, then fired down the ice, and Hamilton's going to pick it up on this side. Hamilton onto his wrong wing. Hamilton, even though he's a left-hand shot, plays the right wing. Nice little pass out in front, couldn't control it. And the puck slides off into the corner. From the attack. Up ice, Coburn. Then he gets the puck stolen. Had his pocket picked by Kozak. Kozak fires it. I'm not sure that was on the net or not, but Jack Harris made himself look good by that.
I think he could have taken it a little further into the zone. He had a 2-on-1 develop there, and for Jack Harris's glove hand, that was no trouble.
Well, I've watched Harris play a couple of games this year, and I think he's a pretty fine little goaltender. And guess he wouldn't like the idea of his thing little, but he's not the biggest kid on the ice, that's for sure. Forward. Nice stick handling. Puck is wide of the net on the shot. Guelph clogging up that zone in front. Here comes Hewitt through center ice. Hewitt can't get by the defenseman, Kozak. Puck sliding around, and finally Bothwell brings it up. Gibson. Loose puck in the zone. Puck being bounced around on the skates. Koza gets by Hewitt. At least gets the puck by Hewitt, but Koza just was a little slow getting back in there. Elliott picks it up, slides it along the boards. Coming out was McCutcheon. McCutcheon still working at it. And then the puck slides down the ice there. Shoot has it. Shoot. Going to dump it off the boards. Attack player inside the zone. I believe it's number 20, Liam Down. Down, loses the puck, goes up into the corner, bounces out in front to McCutcheon. McCutcheon trying to get a stick. Getting a penalty.
Yeah.
And going to Owen Sound's going to get roughing because he retaliated. How many times you get caught, and it's the second penalty that they get, not the first one. Getting roughing. Number 5, Bossman.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough one to take. 200 feet from your net, punch in the hip pad.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to create any kind of discomfort, I don't think, through the glove and the hip pad of the pants, but he'll have 2 minutes or less to think about it.
Boy, that shot from Rayo from the point was close. Twigger down the right wing. Twigger, that's one way to gets it in front. Scores! Short-handed goal, ties the game up.
Again,
on a great individual effort.
Outstanding patience to come, laterally across, right almost from the corner of the rink along the goal line, and to hang and just slide it as the goaltender was not able to stay with him laterally.
Backhand shot into the goal, tied it up 3-3, and got the shorthanded goal. As you saw the replay on Rogers TV, only about 25 seconds into the penalty.
Well, backhands are tied with forehands at 3 apiece here this afternoon, so I don't think it's very often we could say that.
Well, the thing is that is kind of cool is that a lot of kids who were 10, 20 years ago playing minor hockey had sticks on them that looked like bananas. The sticks are now designed a little bit better with it. There's not that big a curve. Puck in front of the net. There is a crowd of people. Sampson, he gets a shot. It's off a leg, hits wide. On this side, Elliott can't get it out. Hits his skates again, Elliott. Or that shoot, pardon me. Little back pass, Hamilton at the blue line. Hamilton just throws it off into the corner. Chasing after it is Baker. Baker gets a puck on the boards. Back to this side. Kept in by number 29, and that's Formosiak. He's done a pretty good job for the most part this afternoon. Time is winding down, 32 seconds. Tack get control of it. Shoot, or Bishop, pardon me. Bishop, now there's going to be a call there with a slash on the stick, and boy,
yeah, those are
the kind of calls that really bothers me. And I know they're trying to eliminate the slash because what happens, usually it gets the arm.
Yeah, I don't see.
But the stick is not part of the body. The stick is part of the thing, and I think you should be able to stick check.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, a two-handed thing that breaks the stick, that's a penalty because that's vicious. But if you're just snapping the puck or trying to bother the guy with a stick, there shouldn't be a penalty for stick on stick.
We're in the same camp there, Gord, that's for certain.
Tack in the zone. Playing 4-on-4 hockey right now. Taking that puck in is Bossman. Bossman gets control of it, dumps it back into the corner. Coming this side. I think that's Blastora. Blastora centers it out in front, couldn't handle the pass. And out come the Griffins along the boards. Nobody with him, but tried to center it anyway. Gets the loose puck, shoots it. Yeah, and a good save by Harris as he kept his eye on it. Loose puck along the boards. 2-on-1. 2-on-1. There's the pass over, scores. What the whistle go for? Holding the stick. No goal. They had a perfect pass, perfect play.
This is a pretty tough call. It looked like the stick from the Guelph player got hung up in the attack player's jersey or under the arm as they went by. Certainly didn't appear that he was holding the stick with his hand or anything of that nature. So to take away a goal and create a man-down situation at some point in a minute, pretty tough call.
Yeah, it is, but then again, too, would have been another shorthand. No, it would have been even strength. But it was a beautiful pass, beautiful play, and Reed one-on-one down. Takes the shot. Bayshore bounce almost come out to help him on that one because that puck almost slid out behind goaltender Jason Wells as Plastora had the chance and then fired it in off and then go back in and chase for the rebound. Bayshore bounce may be eliminated next year as the new boards at Glasgow in, so Those boards have been sitting in there for 40 years, I think. Not that long, but almost, because the base show opened up the year that my wife and I moved to Owen Sound. So, yeah, that's 42 years. Loose puck getting through. Twigger has a chance, goes in on goal. Good stop by Wells. Loose puck, then slider right up on the stick, gets it under. Nice change. There's a shot fired it wide.
It's a well-executed breakaway opportunity on the man-down situation, and
Hewitt makes a nice play, gets it through the hole. There's a shot, scores! Hewitt gets their 4th goal, putting the tack up 4-3 with 5:58 remaining here in the second period. And isn't that funny, though? They miss at one end, and 10 seconds later, they get it at the other.
And again, that's going to be a shorthanded goal. Again, nice shot, top of the net.
Hewitt made a beautiful stop, and get that pass, and then get it up on ice, and then put it on goal where it counts. And Wells didn't stand a chance on it. Jack still killing off a penalty as Ralph is on the power play. Harkness on one point, Rio on the other. Face-off is going to be to the left of goaltender Jack Harris, who now has a 4-3 lead. Puck is coming outside, actually. Ralph was the one that was called for the line infraction. Salazzo just throws it out center ice. Puts it on Rayo's stick. Rayo just missed Kozak with it. He's a dangerous forward. Salazzo trying to get that. Salazzo had trouble with that puck crossing the blue line, and then Ralph picked it up. Penalty's over, back full strength. Smith come out of the penalty box. Ralph again has a chance. There's a shot. Harris makes a good save. Boy, I'm telling you, that was a nice shot, but a nice save by Jack Harris, who's managed to keep the door closed for the last little while, and Guelph hasn't had any chance they've had. Harris has been good. McCutcheon, right onto the stick of Smith, but a nice place for Glastora, realizing that that was happening, stopped at the blue line, saved the offside. And then McCutcheon couldn't get by his man. Kozak has the puck right below us. Bothwell cuts back into the middle, little backhand shot. One of those little soft ones that are hard to judge sometimes.
Yep. But Harris stayed with it and had the pad down along the ice and able to corral that rebound and freeze it up for another face-off.
Face-off to the left of Harris. Harris is not getting ready too quickly for it, but McCutcheon at the blue line. Glastora gets it up to Smith, but Smith takes the shot, loose puck in front. Glastora right there. Puck gets up off into the corner. Attack. Puck up to Cosolato, and Cosolato couldn't finish it. He tried to cross the blue line. Ralph has the puck coming back in over the blue line. There's a shot, just whistles wide. McCutcheon gets a nice shoulder check, no call. Hewitt has it. Hewitt coming through center, gets some space, gets some room. Nice shot again. Is he going to get it by? No, actually, he did get a great shot. Jason Wells makes a great save. Jason Wells coming up big on that play. Smith got through center. Ralph bringing that puck in. It was Rayo. attack. Got the puck up to Smith. Smith gets out of his zone. That's center. Had a man and just a little back pass would have got him there. That's Jace Twigger back in front and lifting his stick was Rayo as he made a really nice defensive play to keep that puck from getting fired on goal. Shoot. Misses the pass. Hewitt comes through center. Gets it up to Salazzo. Salazzo can't get the shot away. Here comes Reed Smith. And Smith gets the goal.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that bounced in off of Hewitt standing at the side of the net, but Smith came across with the shot and may have banked it in off Hewitt.
Well, that's a possibility. Here's Smith here. Yep, Hewitt got off his chest and went in the net, so he's going to get a goal without using the stick, and they all count when they don't. Up 5-3. Here comes Kozak. Kozak drifted that high and wide. Puck at somebody's skates, couldn't pick out the number, but that was 95, Charlie Rayo at the blue line. Gets it up, Rayo has it again. Rayo passes it, but Kozak didn't get a shot away, even though Jack Harris moved over to get it. Harris gets a piece of that one and knocks it off the back of the corner. Rayo on this side. Rayo fires it. Hideko does keep it in, but couldn't control it. Smith after it, along with Bothwell. Guelph have it, take a shot, just whistle it wide. And I believe that was...
Yeah, Jack Harris just made the save there, and again, just froze it up, allow his team to get a change in and regroup here as Guelph's had a little bit of pressure here lately. Just haven't been able to finish the deal with Harris shutting down any opportunities he may have had.
I don't know. Check. I've got no headset.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Puck comes back out to the blue line. Kozak. For Maziak, pardon me. Baker stops, turns. Puck stopped, comes back outside. Oh, well, that was interesting. It didn't call it. Puck in behind the net. Or pardon me, at the side of the net. You're getting it back out in front. Guelph. Hamilton has it. Hamilton tries to get around his man. Doesn't quite do it. And then Harris makes a really good save. Smith, they're down. Tried to pass it out, intercepted by Grayson Baker. Baker then stolen by McCutcheon, had a chance to do it. Up ice. Puck ends up on McCutcheon's stick. In behind the net. And they just fired down the ice. Past Harkness. And there goes the horn.
Yeah, big period by the attack there to take the lead. And again, we've got the third game of the afternoon and another outstanding game, and can still go either way. Certainly, Guelph has had spurts and looked good, just not able to finish. And the attack has been Johnny on the spot a few times and really capitalized on opportunities. So they're well deserved right now for that 5-3 lead. But certainly, Guelph has had the opportunities, and is a long way from being over.
I was concerned for the attack as they had some difficulty bringing the puck up the ice during in the first period, and Guelph had that 2-0 lead. But they've come back, tied the game up, went to 3-3. Now are in control with 15 minutes remaining, being 5-3. So getting some solid goaltending from Jack Harris. Thought they might change him, but they didn't. They don't always do that. I guess they alternate game to game. And Leo Modet's the other goaltender for the Attack. And of course, Brock Lindsay is the backup goaltender today for the Griffins. May not get their name mentioned on TV, but I thought I helped them out do that because that's who those. They get dressed and get ready to play on a nightly basis, these goaltenders. And I know I'd be sitting on the bench a little frustrated if I didn't get out there and play. Reed Smith just dumps it up ice, finally gets it. Smith gets a shot. And actually, Jace Twigger, Smith got him the puck. Hewitt, shoot, on the point. Getting ready for that faceoff to the left of Jason Well. There's a shot, steered off into the corner. On top of that puck is Reed Smith. Smith, loose puck in front, and a little bit of congestion. Goaltender's not happy about that.
Yeah. Very protective of that blue paint.
Getting the whistle. Puck goes off into that corner, and now we're getting a penalty. It looks like a head check call is going to be. No, 2 minutes. Yeah, head check. That's one of the penalties that I firmly can believe, especially at the OHL level, it can be controlled a lot better, is by giving them a 5-minute major 10 game misconduct, and the head checking it stopped. Because it's, I think that the penalties are not, because of the concussions and whatnot to go on this sport. I think those dots should happen, but they just 2-minute minor on this one. Tracker on the, there's a shot right in front. There's a backhander. Oh, went right through that paint. Shoot, tried to get it off the stick of Tack. Get it again. This is Smith. Salazzo's heading to the net. He's knocked down. Hewitt tried to get pinch and keep the puck in. Bothwell made a nice play to keep it out. Salazzo. Jack at center ice. Hewitt thought that might have been offside, but no. Of course, we see it from a different angle than the referee's on the ice, so it's a little different. Hewitt into the circle. Hewitt takes the shot off the end of the glove of Wells. In behind the net.
Oh, nice wrap
Reed
around.
Smith tried to center it out, does. Again, Wells makes another big stop. Kept in at the blue line by Hewitt. Hewitt has it. Gonna get the shot, does. Right into the logo. And Jace Wells does a really good job of keeping that puck out of the goal by making a really good save. Guelph tried to get that puck up ice and couldn't do it. Formuziak, nice move. Stopped at the blue line by Smith. And then puck is shot right down the ice. Well, if you're going to avoid an icing, try and score a goal.
Well, we're still up here on the 4-minute minor, so they're might as well get it deep and chase after it.
Jack Harris, there's another shot. Harris had to be good on the 3 long shots that have been kind of difficult to handle. Smith is going to get a breakaway. But cut back in, there's a shot. Oh, he just about got it onto the stick. Blastora, as he was in. Blastora just missed the pass. It was just a little bit behind him. There's a little bit of extracurricular activities up front. The Kozak down left. Kozak takes the shot. Good stop by Harris. Guelph come back again and get control of the puck, and got to change it up. Smith, back pass through center to nobody. Jackson in the own zone. Smith and Bishop heading to the bench. Attack. Changing up Henry Sampson in behind his own goal. Long pass up along the boards to break it out. Tried to put it on the stick of number 18, Brody Brown. And Brown couldn't control it, but Sampson keeps it inside the zone. Nope, called. Again, we see it from a different angle, and I thought that was onside, so.
Yeah, Guelph's done a real nice job killing off this penalty, but again, down 2 in the third period. The clock is not their friend, so they're going to want to.
Guelph needs some offense, just like you were saying, and they can't be spending it in the penalty box. There's the backhand shot. Oh man, that was, how he missed that, I have no idea, but first shot, Wells made a great save, but the second shot went in behind him off the post, so at least from my vantage point, that's what I think happened.
Wide open cage, and Josh McCutcheon rang it off the post, just glanced it off.
In behind the net, it come back out with the puck right now. Morziak steals it, and then it's offside. Changes up all the way around. .10:27 remaining here in the third period. Owen Sound a junior attack, up 5-3 on the Guelph Griffins. U12 action here at the Bayshore on a Saturday afternoon on Weekend in the Rink. Casalado just gets it across ice. Attack just trying to get it out of the zone. Casalado's right there causing grief. Attacking behind their own net. Good forecheck by Bothwell. And the attacker coming out 3-on-2. Tried to pass, it's going to be offside. They get it out. Casalado just dumps it up. Ice is going to chase, shoot after it, along with Hewitt. Hewitt's going to get there first. Casalado sends it right out in front. Nice play. Nobody there. Or it was late. They were late getting there. 3-0. And they get another one.
They got one, but that little extra toe drag was almost too much, but nice finish, yeah.
Oh, they almost got it by, and they almost blew that. I thought they had, to be honest with you, when they stayed on side. Look at 3-on-0, coming in on goal, passes it, told it back, and got Wells moving the other way, but I thought they'd missed it, to be honest with you. And the game, from the angle that we have, is a little bit different. Inside the zone, Jacob Blastora throws it in behind the net. Out to this side to Caden Bishop. Bishop gets it up to Coburn. Coburn hits the net, scores. Coburn scores almost ring end to end.
Yeah, just slid it in the 5-hole there, and Jace Wells has made a lot of good saves today, but that one he might want to have back. That's a bit of a backbreaker there to put him up 4 here with lots of time left, but
well, I think that pretty well puts it in the book. They get it again. There's another breakaway. Bishop gets on it. Bishop has a puck, fires in behind the net. Boy, the attack have really turned on the offense in this particular gear. Now we're getting a whistle, and Guelph is offside. Was jumping in pretty quickly with number 55, Harrison Kozak, as the faceoff comes outside the blue line. Brown from from Mosiak. McCutcheon. McCutcheon tries to get it through to Elliott. Elliott couldn't handle the pass. Was bothered by the defenseman, Bidicka from Guelph. There's a shot off a stick in front. Coburg just going to dump it into the corner. Smart play. And McCutcheon just dumps it out, but put it right on the stick. Here come the attack out of their zone. Another breakaway coming right on goal. Campbell, they're down. Liam Down puts it away. Oh, that's become a shoot.
Yeah, it went from a real entertaining first period with Guelph being up 3-2 to kind of a shootout here with Owen Sound coming back with 7-1 after Guelph going up, or 8-1 actually, with Guelph going up 2 goals early on.
Well, Guelph had an extremely good first period, and then you're going to see the play. And you score a goal, their 8th one. I didn't think Guelph comes through again. They did a corner. That's 90. It's 34 and Koza. Guelph in the corner. Koza, I believe, tried to do the wraparound. Jack Harris was there. Actually, that was Castellato, I'm sorry. Did some changes up. 7:41 remaining in the Owen Sound Junior attack, up 8-3, in control of this game this afternoon. And I'm pretty sure they're going to put this one in the books. Rayo lost the puck onto the stick of Reed Smith as he was coming in. At the last moment, got his stick back under it, and the puck ended up out of the playing surface, up over the screen. So they got to get a new one. And don't lose this one. I think they only used 2. Blastora at center ice. Shoot on the point along with Elliott. Blastora had trouble with the draw. Guelph brings it out. Kosak has a chance if he's got some legs. Getting back his shoot. Good play. But following the play up was Brody Brown, but couldn't get control of that puck. Blastora is going to chase after Harkness. Harkness is going to take it in behind the net, up along the wall, off the stick. Bishop fighting along the boards to get control. Loses his stick. Nice pass right onto the stick of Hewitt. By shoot. Hewitt comes into the slot, takes a shot off the shoulder of Wells. Attack aren't quitting. They want another one. There's another shot in front. Loose puck shoots. Oh, what a stop that was by Wells. I'm not even sure he saw it. I think he just stuck the glove out and hopefully somebody got.
Whether it was a look what I found or not, he put the glove in the right spot, and for all the rubber he's faced today, he was well deserving of that shot, or that save.
Elliott, that's center ice. Castellato back on point, come through the circle. Elliott wins the draw. Puck ends up behind the net. Off his stick, was knocked away. Good forecheck. By number 6, McCutcheon. Back check now. In on goal. As Bothwell tried to cut inside. For Mosiak at the blue line. For Mosiak. Kept it in. Castellano has it on this side. Puts it towards the net, just wide. There's a chance. Oh, what a stop that was. That was he was buried on the other side of the goal. And how he got across to stop that, I have no idea. It was an unbelievable save.
Yep, and we'll see that here in the replay. Just great lateral movement. And actually, their spot was there, but the shooter actually hit the pad as Harris is coming across, and he's able to pinch it up against the post.
The last couple of weeks we've been doing Weekend in the Rink, we've been seeing some really good goaltending. Jason Wells has given up 8 goals this afternoon, but you know as well as I do, that this game could be a lot higher up with scoring opportunities that he's had. He's had a couple breakaways. Here comes Bothwell through center. Koza with him. Koza looking to get the puck back, and does, but having trouble controlling it in the zone as he's got two white jerseys around him. Promoziak keeps it in, and then he just throws it off into the corner. On top of that puck is McCutcheon. McCutcheon turns and puts it up the boards. Promoziak having trouble getting it out. Finally do. Right onto the stick of Promoziak. And down. With two players trying to beat Bothwell and Sampson. Had a little trouble with that. Out of the corner was Elliott trying to center it. And it was off a leg. Attacking control loose. Oh, just could not get his stick on it right, and I think it hit a body or a skate.
Yeah, didn't get a lot on it. Yeah, it didn't take much to sort of keep it from going in the net.
Castellato into the slot area, trying to control the puck. Can't, and as he got a man right on him. Loose puck in the slot. And that's Koza trying to whack away at it. Rayo at the blue line. Rayo's going to get it. Shot, scores. Rayo, I'm not sure whether he got that goal because I think it changed direction. Might have went off Koza, who was directly in front of the net. And then again, too, it could have gone off a white jersey, but 8-4. You can watch the replay on this here. Rayo from the blue line. Yep. That went off Koza's stick, at least from my angle. 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in this third game of the Rogers in the Rink weekend in the Rink. Hope you folks are enjoying it. Steve McCarthy, Gord Chapman here in the booth, and of course Mark Perry and our best crew in Ontario in and around the rink, handling the cameras in the control room, and appreciate to have those guys. There's the back pass out of the corner as Hamilton had a chance to get it, but again, Jack Harris. Well, Harris on that last goal didn't stand a chance because I believe Koza hit it with a stick and changed direction on it. Yep. Just enough to get it past the goaltender. But we don't have 6'5", 6'6" goaltenders in this division.
No.
So there's a heck of a lot more room to get the puck. And they had a new attack goaltender as well, over 6'7", so he should be playing point guard for the Raptors. Attacked it. Pack have the puck at the blue line. Hewitt. Right into the slot area, takes the shot. And Wells.
He's provided a lot of offense from the back end with 2 goals today and looking for his hat trick. Not sure how often we get a defenseman collecting hat tricks these days. So he's got probably his last shift, might get one more look at it.
Yeah, and it could be, but I don't think that's his main concern.
As he rings one off the crossbar from the point.
There's Hewitt again. There's a shot off a leg in front. I think he is trying for 3. What do you think?
Well, he's taking every advantage of loading up once that puck finds his stick. So.
Wow.
And he's
and I'm not sure what the call is. But
it was offside, and we had number 10 attempt to play the puck, but he did get his stick on the puck as the Guelph forward was coming out of the zone, so they're going to make him come all the way back.
No, he's not. You know, I've been around hockey for a long time. That call, I never understand why that one is just offside the blue line. If intentional, I understand when somebody looks up, sees a player, shoots it in, and it's offside, then sure go the length of the ice. But Sampson at center ice. Harkness on one point. Rayo on the other. Rayo gets the puck. Tries to dump it in front. And it gets stolen by the attack defenseman. Bossman. Rayo again. There's a shot in front right in the goal crease, and we're getting a whistle. And Rayo's played really, really well for Guelph on the blue line. Vidica and number 29 for Muziak is going to be playing. Attack overskate. Elliott overskated. Puck is steered off into the corner. Chasing after the Coburn. Coburn fighting along with Sampson trying to get that puck back out in front. Time is a factor. 8-4 in favor of the Attack. 1:58 remaining in the third period here at the Lumley Bayshore Community Center. In Owen Sound. Puck on net. Fired out of the corner by number 95, Charlie Rayo. Urkoza, pardon me, 34. Attack didn't just dump it up ice. Up to number 29, and that's for Mosiak, and he just fires it back into the corner. On top of it was Bossman. Bossman just knocks it out on this side. Fired in behind the net, picked up again by Bossman. Bossman kicks it to his stick, just dumps it out this side. Can't get it by the defense. Guelph trying to pick the puck up, don't. Guelph still has the puck. Casalado on this side, right onto Brown's stick. Brown going to take off into the corner. Brown got it back to the point on a nice play. Keep the play alive. There's a shot off her body in front, knocked down by the Attack, losing a blade. Giving the Guelph Griffins another chance. There's a shot just wide of the net. Brown chasing after it. Looking for Harkness on the blue line. Harkness has it, and he passes it. Now we got a breakaway. Coming up ice. Jace Twigger. Twigger didn't put it away. Loose puck, and then there's a shot. Oh! And Wells got a stick or a pad on it and knocked that into the corner. Two great scoring chances, and the Attack couldn't make it 9. So Salazzo was knocked down. Casalado just going to let it go. Time is going to wind down. We're going to get the horn's going to come in exactly 5 seconds. Full marks to the Owen Sound Junior Attack. They're up on this one. There's the horn. And the time winded down, and there wasn't much of a chance, but they're giving up 8 goals is Jace Wells, but Wells didn't play that badly for the Griffins. He got left to his own devices a couple of times, and that was unfortunate. But Jack Harris played really, really well. Well, Owen Sound can't. There's so many good players, I think, today too. But Jack Harris would be given honorable mentions, player of the game. Hewitt had 2 goals.
Yep.
I think Hewitt basically was one of the best players out on the ice and probably was the player of the game. And Ethan Hewitt had an excellent, got 2 goals.
Yeah.
Was looking for a third, almost got it, hit the crossbar with a couple of seconds remaining.
Yep.
Guelph Griffins, they had a number of players that showed up. Josh Formosiak was one of them. Harrison Kozak was another. Charlie Rayo on the point. Chase Wells played well in goal, even though he gave up 8 goals. He was peppered today with all kinds of rubber and all kinds of shots. I'm not sure which one I would choose as best player of the game, but Nathan Castellano gets honorable mention too. So.
Yep, we heard his name quite often.
And so he played a good game, but I think, to me, I'm not sure, but I liked Formosiak and what he did on the ice. Not sure he finished in the scoring or not, but he had a presence. He handled the puck, played his position well. When you're down 8-4, sometimes it's hard to. But I really liked what he did. So, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they might think that. But we enjoyed bringing this telecast to you with Guelph Griffins and the Owen Sound Junior Attack. I don't believe we got weekend in the rink until after Christmas, and then we will come back in the new year. So, folks, we hope you have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and all the best in the new year. And please, safe driving, don't drink and drive. The life you save may be mine. So I would appreciate it if you didn't do that. So on behalf of Rogers TV, again, the best of the holiday season. This has been a sports exclusive on Rogers TV. weekend in the rink.
Oh.
Hi there, I'm Hugh Hudson. This is my 1969 912 Porsche. I've had it for about 25 years. It was pretty rough when I bought it. I got it out of New York State and just over the years played with it, getting to look like this. Now a lot of people go, what's a 912? A 912 is a 911, everything about it, except it has 2 less cylinders. So it's a 4-cylinder instead of a 6. Back then, it was like $400 cheaper than a 911, but it outsold the 911 from 65 to 69. Most people don't know that, and it's not the real collectible ones 911s are. What I like about this car is, well, I used to have a Miata, which was new and reliable, but then I wanted something classic, the smell of gas. It's a fun driving car. It's not too fast. It's only 100 horsepower, but it's a classic and just really enjoy that.
Good morning, Alex. I'm here with my 1985 Porsche 928S. Cars were built between 79 and 94. Fantastic vehicle. I happened to buy this about 3 years ago. It was actually a barn find. Sat in a barn for 10 years. And I've been working to restore the car and kind of get it to where it is today. One of the really interesting things about these cars is originally they were supposed to replace the 911. Thank God they didn't. They're fantastic GT Cruisers in what they are. But what you see here is a car that I drive pretty much every weekend, and it's just a great car to go out and take long cruises in. Very much appreciate the fact that the engineering that we see in the vehicle is so well thought out. It has a 5-liter, 8-cylinder engine, roughly 300 horsepower. It has Wysock steering, which is very interesting. Something that was a bit of a novelty at the time, which is the real rears actually have passive steering as well. So as you drive the front, the rear accommodates, and it really does make for a tremendous ride, tremendous performance. Really want to thank the folks here at Porsche Center London for putting on such a tremendous Cars and Coffee during the summer. It's a great organization, and they really have supported those of us who are in the vintage enthusiast community.
I'm Ryan. This is a 2023 718 GT4. I guess a little bit about me. I'm from a small town. My dad had a 65 Mustang when I was a kid, so I liked cars ever since then. And if I'm really honest, I adored Mustangs, but I loved Porsches, so I stared at those all the time while my dad was standing next to his green Mustang. And you know, I'm self-employed, so when you start a business when you're young, you don't have any money, you kind of have to give up on the dreams of these things. You have to understand that. I worked for 10 years, built the company up, and at some point I decided I could probably buy my first Porsche, so I bought a black Cayman. I bought it used. I loved it. I traded it quickly into a 718 Spider. I loved that. And right after I bought that, I decided to order this, which I spec'd from new. So this is 2023 718 GT4. The color is mint green. Back in the days when I ordered this 2 or 3 years ago, you didn't have color samples to look at, so you just sort of picked from pictures on the internet. So I spent time Googling names, and I spent time looking at photos and trying to understand light dynamics on different cars. And this car is quite rare in this color, so I was never able to find a photo of this car in this color. So I was sort of just shooting in the dark. But I loved mint green because in the 90s, Porsche launched mint green for 2 years on the 964 RS, which would be 1990, 91, and 92. And I loved the color. And you can actually look at the spec of the car and know that I sort of it was, I guess, inspired by 964 RS, which back in those days you could only have black brakes, you could only have silver wheels, you could only have fun colors. So this is sort of the ethos for this car, and I get a lot of compliments on it, and I think people actually don't realize that I sort of just followed Porsche's influence in the 90s, which they'd come up to 30 years ago, that this was a great color combo. And the thinking behind all that was that you didn't want anything on this car to distract from a bright paint color. So we kept everything very simple. The interior is black, there's no colored stitching, it's all just silver stitch, leather, black interior. It does have the carbon buckets and the carbon ceramic brakes, which we love. And having owned 3 of these cars, I understood that I wanted these brakes. And the production lead time for something like this was just over 2 years because there were delays. This arrived in the middle of COVID. There were supply chain issues, et cetera, and I begged Porsche to delay the car farther to make sure I got the stuff I wanted. And we love the car. We've driven it 13,000 kilometers in 2 years, and I sort of view it as my keeper spec car. I'll likely have it forever. I don't imagine I'll move it on for anything else. I might buy another one day, but this is our one.
Hey, good morning. My name is Brian, and I own this 1987 928 S4. I've had it for about 12 years. It's a US car. We're here at Porsche London today. They put on these Cars and Coffees events once a month. As I said, Mike, I've owned my car for about 12 years. It was originally owned by a doctor out of Connecticut, and he purchased it to drive back and forth to Florida. So most of the miles on the car are highway miles. Most of the car is original. The paint is original. The interior is original. I've had it rubbed out. The interesting thing about it is that the wheels on it are BBS wheels. Those were an option in Germany, and the original owner decided that he wanted to see those wheels on his car. So he ordered the car with those, which is a very rare thing to happen now. You can buy them as aftermarket.
Summer days, summer nights, lots of things to do, places to go, and people to see. If you're having a few drinks, be sure to plan ahead and get home safely. We don't want to pick you up. Drinking drivers risk injuries to themselves and others and take chances with their license, their jobs, and their future. Remember what's at stake and choose your ride, whether you're the driver, the passenger, or the party host. Thanks for supporting Sober Driving. I hope we never meet.
Visit arrivealive.org to find out more.
Are you a passionate content creator ready to expand your audience reach? Do you have unique stories, captivating hobbies, or special interests that deserve a spotlight? Rogers TV is here to amplify your voice within the community. We offer you the platform to broadcast your content to a wider audience. And the best part, it's completely free. Don't miss this opportunity to share your vision and engage with viewers. Find out how Rogers TV can transform your content journey today.
As I looked upon the battlefield in front of me, a German star shell lit up the desolate landscape. I watched as a bullet smashed through the bridge of my nose and left me to the mercy of the darkness. I worried I would be dependent on others for the rest of my life. But Sir Arthur Pearson and the staff of St. Dunstan's had other plans. With their help, I knew I could be self-reliant, and I wanted to bring this idea home to Canada. I wanted Canadians to know that we could hold jobs, that we could contribute, that regardless of sight, all would read, that we, the blind, would shape our own lives, our own destiny.
Blinded by a sniper's bullet in 1915, Edwin A. Baker went on to co-found the Canadian National Institute for the Blind, shaping a path forward for the blind across Canada for generations to come.
So we are inside a 2023 Porsche Taycan 4S Cross Turismo, the wagon style. A little bit about me, my name is Boris Ruin. I was one of the brand ambassadors here, but now I'm also the business manager. So a little bit of background and getting started with the store. Always been a Porsche fanatic, love the cars, love everything about them. And something special about the Porsche way. You get inside one, you drive it, you feel it, and everything about it just kind of embodies the passion that you have for it. The handling, the power. Now this one's actually all electric, so it's a full EV model. And the 4S actually pumps out 472 pound-feet of torque, 562 horses, and that can definitely get you booting real easy. So we're having a nice little drive. We're gonna enjoy it there through and through. And one of the cool things about the vehicle, we've got actually 4 screens on this particular one. You got the main dash cluster, the main unit in the center. This even has a passenger display because it's got the technology package alongside of it as well. And then the center one controls all the main temperature and seat controls of the vehicle. I've got it in Sport Plus mode. Gives you that nice e-tron sound, or the E sound that gives for the performance. And hunkers down the vehicle a little bit more, and she can definitely get going. Essentially, Porsche as a brand has always been geared more for performance, but not only performance, but reliability and endurance. And when we talk about the heritage of the company, going back to the old Le Mans days, we were 19 world champ winners and still going strong with a lot of the new technology now. EV is definitely a big push, and being able to get through and through a little bit more in terms of power, performance, and again, reliability with endurance is a big thing. But the feel, the power, and just the overall sensation that you get with the vehicle's embodiment, that's where it really hones in on that performance aspect of it. In terms of racing heritage, from the models of all the GT cars, GT3 RSs, the 2 RSs, even to the hybridization of the 918 Spider, that alone is a beautiful feat all on itself. And you know what? You get a little bit of that when you put it into all the Taycans. And I'm a bit more of an adventurous kind of person, so having a Cross Turismo wagon style allows you to just give me a little bit more of that space in the back. But being able to drive the vehicles, enjoy the nice scenery in the cars, the feel, just the overall sheer power of it, the handling is where you really kind of hone in on that, and it just makes you feel right at home as well. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing that they put together.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Cruise TV Canada. If you would like to feature your car, event, or automotive business on future episodes, please reach out to us on our Instagram. Until next time, I'm your host, Stephanie Astoria, and we will catch you cruising on the open roads.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Growing up, I was surrounded by violence. I had the drive to pursue education, but I didn't have the means. I couldn't afford to because the child welfare system is not enough to support youth who want to go into higher education. And that's where the Children's Aid Foundation of Canada stepped in to provide financial support. And today I have my neuroscience degree. Education makes every child unstoppable.
My childhood was quite difficult growing up in the foster system. As a foster child, you don't get access to a lot of the same opportunities that biological children would. When I started post-secondary, the grants that I received from Children's Aid Foundation of Canada gave me the opportunity to choose what I wanted to do and not limit my choices to what I could afford on my own.